This is RedRiotRoss.
We're going to see our first instance of Sidekick today, and I feel like probably the most popular Sidekick character, in my opinion, it's going to be that Jinx as the Sidekick here. So Ahri's going to be able to have that, have the fish bones, have that good DHC to be able to potentially help them out in these situations. But all that be damned, Darius, the Warlord himself, finding swing after swing right now.
Yeah, we have Jinx assist on both sides, right? So even if Ahri's thinking, all right, I'm chill. I can just run up. I can do my rush down behind the assist. You're thinking the same thing for Darius. You're throwing yourself into the heat of battle with jump S1, and you're like, Jinx, I need you to help me out here.
Oh, wow. The missile barrage on the super assist, always pretty good.
Yep. Okay, big whiff on the fireball, and caught off of the stray rocket as well. Just feels so comfortable up forwarding when you know you have the support of that Jinx assist.
And having the Fury to be able to cancel there, keeping the pressure absolutely monstrous. It's going to be the 1v1 now. Well, I guess the 1.5v1 as Ahri continues to rush down with his Fury buff.
Ooh. Yeah, nice thing about that Fury dash cancel, right? Ahri generally doesn't get too many extensions off of her throw like some other characters can, but if you can get that dash cancel, you get a little bit extra damage. That corner carry bring you right here for our potential kill.
I got you. Could have gone Charm, could have gone level 3. Said, no, I need you to see. I didn't practice these combos for you to not watch them. I like that. The double level 1 for the kill.
Yeah, I was going to say, right, because the difference between Juggernaut and Sidekick, or at least one of the big differences, right? Juggernaut, you can self-DHC, so you can do super into super. You can't do that for Sidekick, but if we're routing like Obelisk, right, the early level 1 into level 1 closer, then we're still able to spend that double meter.
All there because Fireworks sends them so high. I don't know if you noticed, but they actually was able to sneak in a down S1 with the Ahri as well, so we landed into a meaty fireball. So there was so many layers actually applied there from Obelisk as we find the touch again on the anti-air.
Ooh, just barely didn't have enough meter to, find an OTG level 1, but it's still all good. We got the Fox Flames here to chip you out.
Let's get a bit of that damage. It's going to go straight into the Fireworks.
Air blocks done. Yeah, and the fireworks take so long on Red Riot's side as well, so we have enough time to set up Monkey, but really didn't stop Obelisk from running up and taking up all that space.
Jump away. Actually, low profile the overhead attempt, but still manages to find the hit. Obelisk continuing to show off the Ahri well as we're going to get back into those level 1 loops.
Yep. Go 2s2, went for the air throw reset too. Obelisk with game number 1, and I feel like as we get later and later on to 2x KO's kind of lifestyle, we're gonna see a lot more of those resets, right? Where now we have forward roll, we have back roll, we have get up attack, which are really strong wake up options, right? And especially with push block as well being thrown into the mix of, oh, okay, how do I have to structure my offense around these things? Air tech resets, and especially air throw resets, where some characters are able to, kill or confirm off them, are going to be real tricky.
Oh, definitely agreed. As well as, I mean, this is a type of game where you can also do resets where the resets will be standing in the most devious places because you can actually just run your combo long enough for the hit stun to be gone. So these these tech out situations where people aren't expecting to tech out, yeah, it's going to get disgusting. I agree.
Ooh. All right. Might have been able to pick up off of the down S1, but still caught with the J2H behind the back here with Obelisk. Took a lot of damage early on, but still evening it up on the HP totals.
Still has the Fury, but with the way we're routing, probably won't need it here. Picked it back up again and was looking for that same situation, but we were ready with the directional tech this time at least.
Yeah. All right, I like that I'm seeing the adaptations already from RedRiotRoss. Says, okay, I saw that Chomper OTG setup last time. I'm not going to get caught twice. Ooh, tricky, that air-to-air. Really difficult to try and pick up off of, but RedRiotRoss, one touch for both of these characters, pop the Fury, and we're 1 out of 2.
Yeah, the Fury into the double dash there, working out beautifully. Sets it up with the down S1, and as soon as we jump, as soon as parry's off the table, I love that. That's such a smart decision as the boomerang comes back again. They never expect the third one.
That's actually the moment you're looking for every time you're Ahri, and you're just like, man, I have enough meter. I'm going to send hold super, and I hope that they just get sniped by the boomerang. Now set point for Obelisk.
Break, went for the dash forward. Had an opportunity for the air-to-air, maybe hesitation, jump medium. Actually would have clipped there for sure.
Yep. Okay, just trying to hold on to a little bit of space. Fight back out of the corner. S1, S1. Oh, and the pickup with Chompers too. Oh, just a little bit too low off the ground to find that JM.
Very smart timing on the push block as well. There was the opportunity for the dash forward, but 2H would have come through.
Ooh. we go. Hold super confirms. Only got one bounce, but that's all you need at least to get it. Wait, double hold super. Okay, there we go.
The dash up throw, tries to land, get up attack. Decent vertical hitbox here as we go for the down forward S2. I love the idea, but I like this idea even better. A clean jump into the headless, a pixel of life left.
Yeah, exactly. If that were normal Ahri, right, no sidekick, then that would have been an easy kill. But looking for the parry, actually ends up whiffing. I thought that was gonna catch. Still, 5M stops you. This is a hard comeback for Obelisk, even with Ahri's movement and Jinx sidekick assist.
Oh, getting a bit easier here at least. We are going to get one instance of Fury guaranteed from RedRiotRoss. Are we going to spend it? Are we willing to full commit? There it is. It's going to go straight into the super. There's no meter to parry. It's checkmate.
Yeah, and no break either. I think once you got knocked down there, it was like, all right, man, I'll see you next round. There's nothing I can do with no meter on the board, but there we go. Clean pickup off of the retreating guard punish too from Obelisk.
Like this. We saw this setup last time. Down S1. Tech's back into the corner this time, actually. Opts not to take the fireball, but puts himself in kind of a compromised spot.
Ooh, there we go. Clean 2H there. The pickup from Obelisk should find the kill. So the tricky part about the orb set from Ahri, right? That down S1, the stalking dart chooses a direction once you set it on where the opponent is on the screen. So if they swap directions in between it being set and it firing, it's not going to autocorrect. But still, that's why you as Ahri cover behind it. Caught that tech as well. So off of the zap super, just trying to get a little bit of damage here from RedRiotRoss.
Which honestly is a much better change. In the older versions, it did autocorrect, and the tracking was not great. So it's so much better now.
At least you know where it's going to go. You're like, okay, I know what part of the screen I need to cover if they end up teching to the other side. Okay, clean blocks on the overhead, but still the redash, you gotta watch out for it. Obelisk with the Ahri sidekick takes it 2-0.
Team of Darius, Braum, double down coming up. A very damaging duo here, and it can be tough to get there, but once you close the distance, once you're able to kind of put apprehend down, once you get your opponent into a position where they have to be guessing for their life with parry, this team just kind of plays itself.
Yeah, exactly. And both of them rocking that double down. I'm especially thinking of it for Ekko, right? So, you know, even if we send out an errant orb super, at least we have the install to stay safe. But the double down's not going to save you from this first combo. The immediate set of the Unbreakable here from Digital.
Oh, doubled up and got the ground bounce. Wasn't ready to commit, though. Was going to force the break into the corner. And unfortunately, after another quick little whiff, we're going to commit to the armor. Oh, my God.
Charge it up. That's breakdown. Didn't really quite get a good escape out of the corner. Still trying to fight our way for a little bit more space. Tagged by a couple fireballs, but charging up once again, he just sends it.
Oh, and I like that too. Goes for the limit break. A little bit of meter, a little bit of burst. Oh, no, it comes through with the shoulder. It's going to get the ground bounce again. But luckily, we still pick it up in the corner.
Yeah, we call it a reset. I mean, it's still such a great situation. You're stuck against the corner. Chip is a factor, but tapping on the toes with the 2L. That's a clean round one for CakeBell.
Yeah, and that's all you really need when you get getting Unbreakable on and being able to abuse that Darius assist, which is one of the strongest forward-moving assists in the game. As you get the cross-up and find the touch again, it's the same situation in the same corner, Jatsu.
Dude, what side were they on? You know when you're like driving on the freeway and you're stuck between two trucks and you're like, if they both went a little over their lane, like I'd be cooked. That's how Ekko felt. And now we're going coast to coast, just all the way sent over with that limit strike.
No, it tried to call out the assist there, but the command throw finds the mark. It is a slower command throw, definitely one of the weaker ones in the game, but it's because the reward is just so ridiculous.
Looking for a lot of these triple fireballs, right? But Braum is not a character that's necessarily taking to the skies a ton, right? So just pulling up on the ground, threatening the charge, and when you down back, it's finally the command grab to set up Unbreakable once again. I mean, you have to burst here, but it's still such a rough spot when one touch takes game one.
And that's one of the things you have to be careful of. We are charging S2 in all the right places. Going back to that fireball issue that you were talking about before, not only is Braum not the type to leave the ground that often, but his S2, when charged, will completely bull rush through that. You just gotta be a little more careful about how you pick your spots there as Ahri.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're good projectiles, but especially once Braum has that armor up, or even before, right? He holds up shield, he looks for the Darius assist to try and, you know, charge his way on in. You gotta pick your poison.
Yeah, back S2 with Darius assist behind it a lot of the times can just kind of stonewall these zoner type characters and these zoner type game plans here.
Ooh, okay, push block on the apprehend. Not able to find a punish because he didn't dash up in time, but sends it with a straight S2.
I actually appreciate that super time winder. Goes with the time winder, just jumps past it too. Tries to go for a big movement read there, knowing their opponent was going to try and evade. They were expecting them to 2H and probably push that forward.
Yeah. We're also seeing the break, right? I feel like, just setting out a time winder before you, tag back into the Ahri would give you a lot better of a situation once you're trying to, fight back against Braum. But now you got pushed all the way to the other side, sniped up by the S2, and headless into the double down with Braum. Just barely isn't enough to kill. All right, never mind.
Yeah, luckily, the bleed mechanic so strong in the moment here. Charges the S2 and almost gets the hit, but is able to get the pickup either way. It's going to be coast to coast. And the super once again to put the buff straight back on.
Oops. Headless once again, but it's still not quite enough to kill. Such a rough situation because you're not going to get Fury up here. Not that you would want to spend it with such a big health deficit, but 2 meter on the board. You got a couple super assists. You got to fight back, Link.
Gonna have to try and play it slow and steady if we can. Uses the assist to nullify the time winder and gets the tag. Beautiful choices again here for Digital Cake.
Ooh, the jump back assist, right? It's so difficult to try and challenge. You're like, okay, I've been pushed through block strings from coast to coast. Let me be a little bit more active. Then Braum's charging at you and he tags right in.
That's very smart too, going for the throw. Ignore that armor as best you can. Ooh. Looks for the apprehend, but misses the combo. Still okay, back to neutral.
Speaking of the armor, like you said, just put up the shield, see if Link is looking to swing back into it, but call Braum right after the assist.
We're just playing charge S2 the game, as well as closing the distance for the command throw. Goes for the dash up, stealing the turns with the plus frames. I love the ideas here, but finally, that fireball finds some ground.
Ooh, but the Foxfire, or the Spirit Rush rather, ends up on the other side, so it's an awkward Oki situation. Maybe needed to route a little bit more upwards, but there we go. Digital just taking full control of the scramble.
Just like that, very smart. Shockwave is more damage in that situation, but you don't need a lot of damage here. Get that unbreakable buff on once again, and now play the mid-screen neutral. And by mid-screen neutral, I was gonna say, I mean charge S2.
Shades of Kai saying, all right, we've been showing a lot of the shield, and as soon as we try and pull it back up, instead it's another throw coming out from Link. Okay, I'm liking the adaptations.
Oh, it's got to be a stand blocker, a parry there. Darius, one of the characters most susceptible to being parried. It's something that you have to have defensively, or he just takes what feels like infinite turns on you.
Yeah, exactly. Overhead or bleed or the command grab. It's not going to work out, but there we go. How can we try and escape our way back out of the corner? No escape to be seen because there was no burst available. DigitalCakeBell is going to take game number 2.
Now editing a TikTok of me explaining what her kit's going to be. I'm in.
Okay.
I'm full in.
I see Sage, I see Zed, I see LeBlanc, I see so many other suggestions, but right into it once again. Skeezer versus DD.
Oh, wow. Delayed jump over. Love the cross up there. Things work out pretty decently, and we're going to spend that meter immediately. Ekko's one of the characters where I feel like you're spending 1 bar every single time with him, and for good reason. Look how much meter he builds up just on his solo interactions.
Yeah, exactly. Whether it's like a tipper conversion where you're like, oh, I just want to get the early damage with EX Timeminder, or towards the end, right, where you get a clean knockdown, you're setting up Burrito OS. Like, he has a great way of spending meter no matter how you slice it.
I'm so happy that's called the burrito, by the way. What a goofy.
Insane. The beefy 8-layer.
It's perfect. It's literally perfect.
Exactly.
Love that tag,
shout
though.
out LT. Ooh, shout out the air stall. Being tricky, just running up right behind for the air throw here on Skeezer's side.
Oh, and I thought for sure we were going to have that get-up attack scouted out. Unfortunately, here, the forward assist is going to be all that we need to scout things out here. Ahri tries to save the day with a dash up of her own and does manage to find the cross-up after the neutral get-up.
Forward S2 just slicing on through, but speaking of slicing, the Yasuo pulls up with the assist, whips on the ground, but still is able to tag in and 2H, but looking for something a little bit too ambitious off the super. No, instead we're looking for the Ekko or the Darius right behind.
I thought for sure we were going to have that if we got the jump heavy there. Instead, it's still going to be mixed up, and it's the empty jump low to find the mark. I love everything I'm seeing there. Good abuse of the double down. Good way to spend the meter and cycle your characters. Honestly, A+ everything here in game 1.
Yeah, double down obviously is a good way to pump out more damage, but it's also just another way to try and, health manage when your characters are looking a little low and you just want to find a safe way to tag one or the other out. So it's very nice.
Oh, I love that too, setting up for the limit strike there. Gets the jump over and manages to avoid. That's tricky stuff, but doesn't get the cross up normal on their way down.
Ooh. Okay, just looking for a couple fireballs here. Finds the hit on Skeezer's side. I see chat asking, why is it called the Burrito OS? Does it have to do with Chipotle? I asked this unironically, and then I realized, after watching the pros versus dev segment from Sajam, he asked Jonathan Tene, he's like, why did you call it the Burrito OS? He's like, dude, shout out Melty. It's the beefy 8-layer burrito. It catches so many options. It catches get up attack, forward roll, you know, etc., etc. But not seeing Burrito OS just here. DDMJ running away with it, but doesn't get the micro dash on the 5M.
Just enough time to go for the hard tag there. It's going to fire it out. One more return trip, but it's not quite going to get there. The RQ misses out just a little bit, but we go for the anti-air apprehend as well as the DP attempt. Both going a bit wide here, but again, another dropped Ahri combo there after the Spirit Rushes.
Yeah, I like the patience. I like that we're baiting out the DPs and the air apprehends, but it's about finishing the combos, right? So send it with the hold super to try and find a clean knockdown.
Oh, and of course, not only do we have double down, but we have the self double down as well. Why can he do that? Why can he do that?
That's what I'm saying, man. This is like a juggernaut privilege normally. You're like, oh man, I have so much meter, I can DHC myself. Yasuo level 1 into the level 3 and behind the back after the Ahri assist. DD takes game 1.
Strong showing, good neutral control for the most part here. Aside from a couple small dropped combos, has just been exerting complete dominance as we've seen so far through game 1. Looks like, okay, I thought it was a little bit of hesitation there, but it looks like we're straight back in again. And just like that, that little dash up. So many people are conditioned when they see LMH from Yasuo, the autopilot is, okay, here comes the cross up, right? You're just waiting for that rapid slash.
Yeah, there's so many ways to bait that out, right? Whether you're, you know, inputting the cross-up block or looking for a parry, right? If you go into stance hop, it just baits out that parry that's a meter down, and you're eating a heavy counter hit. Ooh. Send it with the hold super. No challenge after.
There, we're just trying to close the distance, apprehend in the air, and off the assist, we get the tag, but should have neutral jumped instead of up. Unfortunate little drop.
Waiting it out of PS2. Oh, big whip on the J2H. Maybe just a little bit too high in the sky. So now it's another scramble situation, but on hit, you're a little bit too plus for your own good. That tick throw is going to get you punished.
Okay. Like the routing here. JS2 definitely working out. OTG and just looks for the mash there, but no mash to be found. Not going to matter with the pressure we're putting up, though.
Big whiff on the stance H and the stance 2H, but because you did the backdash before, not able to catch up in time and catches the Ekko. All right, one more character for Skeezer. Cool.
And the same situation again. Didn't even need the opportunity to go for the tag there. Sets up for a very nice sandwich, but doesn't even have to indulge. Safe and simple is all it takes. And now a single round away from victory.
That time winder, assist, time winder, clean pickup here from Skeezer. Tag launcher as well for a little extra damage.
It actually might be no, or freestyle. Maybe still enough.
Yeah, there's no double down to be seen for sure, but this super does a little bit more damage than Headless, but it's still not enough. The wake up 5M with a pixel's worth of life is crazy, but still Headless is able to catch the assist behind.
Apprehending the tag. Okay, fakes on the overhead, mashes the parry, tries to go for the big guess, but another drop combo.
Right. Yep, all the health lead in the world to seal out the round and tie things up, Skeezer, but still gets caught up by the 5M. I thought it might be a little bit too far for the Spirit Rush, but it's a clean pickup for DD, but you're going to need quite a few more to try and bring a round like this back.
Love the down S1 after the limit strike. Overhead finds the mark and forces the break. No way, expected Fury, right?
Yeah, surely not, right? Like, not until you at least take a character down, especially with that Ekko recovering so much HP in the back, but get up attack ties the rounds.
Oh, dude, get up attack. I forget get up attack exists sometimes, and when I get hit by it, I'm like, yo, why?
It pisses me off when I get hit by it, man. It gets me. I remember you said something on like a previous TNS where it was like, oh yeah, when you throw someone's tech roll, it feels like 90% of the time they get up attack after. I played ranked, and I swear to you, I won at least like 3 sets just off of that like initial read, tilting them. I was like, wait, Proxy's right.
Dude, when people are on a hard knockdown and they're forced to neutral tech, they're like, yo, I'm not blocking. They will do anything but block. I'll take the -25. You can have whatever you want.
Just want a little bit of damage, a little bit of fight back, but there we go. Skeezer fighting back now. Air hop, 2H off of the Time Winder. We have meter for Burrito S if we'd like to. Oh, no! No, yes?
Missed out on the take a break. No confirm either. Jump heavy, charging it. Ambitious and looks for the air-to-air. But going horizontal with Yasuo is never the correct answer, unfortunately. A lot of the times, this character's normals will just accidentally clip you in moments like that.
Exactly. All right. Character down for DD. So very healthy on the Ahri and able to find the pick up off the J2. And no! I cursed you. Another crucially dropped combo now that Ekko's recovering so much HP.
That break getting spent though, and potentially being able to get the Fury of your own a bit later. It's hold super for the follow-up, but not much to show for it. The super assist gets the crumble and gets Ekko.
Nothing personnel, kid. I mean, it is set point for DD. I wonder if we have a hold super confirmed. That's going to be enough. The reset behind the back does not confirm into the S2, but chip damage is a factor. Any blocked fireball is the end of the set.
Yeah, and Darius, I was gonna say has to take a big risk here, but the risk is looking pretty good. It's a knockdown and has to come in and finds the connection. Fury has to get spent.
Yeah, and you still have one more bar for super assist. Look for the hold super, but this punishes. It's still not enough to kill. Chip damage is a factor on both sides, and it caught the backdash. You didn't even have meter to parry it. It was a checkmate for Skeezer to tie up the set count.
Players got put in some tough situations there. Darius, face it, Darius chasing Ahri feels hopeless sometimes. Not to say he doesn't have options, but she is just so tricky, so difficult to catch. Oh, and the attack gets blown up!
There we go. Caught you with the meaty Time Winder. The break just whiffs below, but Ahri was already committed to the air fireball, so not able to find a falling button there. Ooh. All right, tagging off of the Yasuo. Tap you behind the head, but no J2H to confirm. Whoa!
Been using that S1 in the air into the assistance, but going for it a little bit late here. The Ahri's been coming out on the wrong side, but still been working out for the most part. Unfortunately, off of this, though, if we have decent combos, which we definitely do, that'll definitely be enough to kill the Yasuo.
And there we go. Take the break. No! The S1 super just barely gonna drop. Could have been the kill here, but still such a good situation up against the corner. Wait, clean defense from DD and a clean tech too. Tries the air stall, but Yasuo 2H brings you right back down to the ground.
Strong in the moment here. It's gonna be DHC, Spirit Rush. Oh, against the one. Okay, that when I do play Ahri, that's one of the things that triggers me the most. The height has to be so correct for that to connect.
Exactly. Even if you're holding up, right? We saw that attempt at the readjust from DD to make sure that we got the full damage, but not only did we whiff, we ate 50% for it, and we armor through Headless once again, but no double down to finish the job.
Went for the tag with the soup, with the S2 behind it. I love it, I love it. And now down to just the Yasuo, has Fury potentially, but goes for the raw tag and is gonna give away a ton of life on Darius, actually.
Yeah, maybe just not reacting to the jump in, saying, you know, it's fine if Ekko gets tapped on the dome. I really just want to manage a little bit more HP, but losing so much for it. Instead, barely able to break in time. But you put your assist right in range of super assist. Ahri into the Yasuo super. It killed with the 2x KO. It felt like two separate lanes getting their kills, but it made it a double kill because it was so close together.
Yeah, that was we met a dragon pit. The Scuttle's even in the background. That was a fight. That was just a brawl in the river. Come on.
That 8-minute skirmish once again for a little bit of extra gold, but caught you behind the back. I actually don't know if we went same side before hitting the 2L there. I couldn't even track it with my own eyes.
It's the air on the throw, and because we had the unstable clone, is able to get the break to get the OTG. Situation looking dire for Yasuo, but a neutral jump saves us from the throw pressure.
Yeah, volatile clone just giving you so much more opportunity to convert and be tricky with the mix is so good, but here we go. Still up against the wall, and Skeezer looking for a lot of these get-up attacks.
Situation here, especially with double down, we should be able to do it. I feel like I've cursed us every time here, but this definitely is enough.
Oh, just barely not. Okay, we took 40% off the get-up attack, and we're like, well, you know, I feel like I was supposed to die there. What's the worst that happens if I send one more get-up?
I've been there.
I felt that. All right, looking to try and catch the Time Winder, but Orb Super is actually so fast that it doesn't even catch it on the way down.
A nice block on the tricky little cross-up. Unfortunately, the next layer is a bit too much for us to handle. Drops the combo into the mid-screen. And now, off the push block here, has committed all the resources.
Yeah, you got sniped by Yasuo on the way back down, but neither of those characters were in good position to try and pick up off of that hit. Big health lead here. Same for the character lead on DD's side. I thought your Yasuo was going to get pieced up, bro.
Skeezer going crazy. Oh, okay, there's the punish. Skeezer was going in, bro. Oh my god.
Yep. Yeah, this is such a good hit for DD, not only for the damage, but mostly just running down the Fury timer as well. Yeah, and this ultimate Spirit Rush, as tricky as it can be for good for... I can't believe that 3H hit behind, man. Oh.
Tries to get too aggressive with a turnstile there, and unfortunately there's no rewinding this one. Ekko gets put down and it's 2-1. Oh, the humanity, bro. Gonna be rocking it. It's the expected team comp here from Yaysian. Is gonna still be sticking with the Vi and the Blitzcrank here. Be careful for 99-second dash punch back assist. It is the one true open for this team. If you run into this team on ladder, I beg of you. That's gonna happen at 99 every time until you stop it. Just be ready.
Ooh. So I was wondering if we were going to go for the immediate tag launcher into Illaoi Super 2, but didn't want to set the tentacles just yet. He's going for a quick confirm here. Okay, get some health back on Miles. Oh, I was wondering if the JH was going to catch both of them, but Yaysian maybe trying to fight back off of the plus frames. Ends up getting caught too.
Ooh, and it's going to go into the command throw straight after that. Too far for the normal throw. Had him on skates. Actually had the hit. Finds the secondary one though.
Ooh. All right. Able to block the cross up here. Big chilling off the freestyle, or off of the 2x assist, rather.
Oh, we're going to go dummy optimal here. Relaunches, sets it down. Is going to go full steam ahead, so that buff is going to be applied here with plenty of meter to fight out behind it.
Yeah, I was going to say, close to not having to spend the super, but I think it's better than just killing meterlessly, right? Now you activated the win con, you pulled up with the running robot grab, and once again we refresh the steam. This is a rough spot for Miles. No, another SPD seals it clean for round 1. Is this under night lid? This is under night lid, yeah.
The extra layer to that is when you dash up delay, a lot of people, when they see you delay, that baits the normal. So delayed armor command throw is like 2 layers more devious than it looks on the outside.
Exactly. There's like a mental timer they're looking for on the SPD where they're like, oh, okay, it's my time to, you know, try and mash back. But no opportunity to mash back when Lid with a clean 2-touch, just knocking the Vi out immediately.
Yeah, just perfectly spaced around, being able to beat out that get-up attack on that first interaction here. Looking for the tag, and does find it, but a quick rocket punch into the standing reset.
Yeah, unafraid of the cross-up. Yaysian said, I only got 1 character to my name. I got 1A, I'm mashing through. And the SBD's still not enough to kill. 1 more touch to even up the life lead.
The Jinx assist hitting the Yasuo assist was actually huge here. They had to go for the raw tag in the end, and the super assist actually gets pushed away. But Yaysian back in the mix.
Ooh. Yeah, I tried to up back there. You got reset off of the hook, and you're like, I'm not trying to hold +4. Still staying alive here. Lots of health for Lid to work with. I thought the Illaoi was going to get sniped up, but no cross-up button shown from Yaysian just yet. Block the J2H, but it's so many straight. No, dude.
I'm surprised we didn't go for the Fury off of that amazing parry, but wasn't confident enough. You definitely had time, but I respect the patience.
You know what he's looking for? I'm seeing the big red bar. He's looking for the Fury activation, so I like the idea on the bait. But still, because he's a round up, Yaysian is like, no, I'm going to hold on to this. I'm not trying to double down on it. But speaking of, you get the self-DHC, the clean confirm for Lid to tie up the rounds.
That's actually true. We had Blitz level 3 as well, so if you even were 1% unsure if that was going to connect, it was worth it to just chill. I definitely agree.
Just look for the backdash there. Didn't end up being right, but I like the decision. Just see what we're looking for on Yaysian's wake up. Is he going to go for the threat of it, or is he actually going to send it on level 3? Sets a tentacle, but we end up forward teching into buttons.
I thought maybe we were going to get a second command motion and close the distance there. That was actually very close to being a full screen confirm.
Okay, not going to go for the Super 2. Just go for the denting blows. No parry either. Ooh, tried to go for a parry this time, but actually got baited out by the animation. The anti-air grab ends up whiffing.
Yaysian thought he was safe there in the corner. It seems like got the hit, manages to get the 2H. Way to recalibrate in the middle of your own combo there.
Yeah, didn't go for the jump forward, so ends up dropping the potential happy birthday.
With the wrecking ball, not going to work out here. That tornado so big against Blitz. You can't stick out those giant limbs from full screen. Set himself up for the high-low. Was a weird sandwich situation. They end up having to go for the tag here.
Okay, he mashed out with the 2N. Really good button from Illaoi, just running up with a 5M. Another God button, whiffs on the other side, but still catches Yaysian's landing. We're trying to get this Blitzcrank out of the way as soon as possible. Level 1 should be enough to do it here from Miles.
Yeah, Illaoi 2M is paying my rent right now, dog. All of my points are from that button. Just 100% you're right.
That's the LP generator.
Actually. Oh, speaking of which, that quick little command throw, I think a lot of people forget because you have to have a tentacle. It's just not on people's mind.
Yeah. Oh, but on the mind is the get-up attack, that backdash, just waiting for the tentacles to do the job. A Bionic Arm clears out the C's for now, looking for a tag on Lid. Oos. All right, beast up here. You have level 1 behind it as well. Actually, not sure. This last hit kills. No, you actually live with a sliver, so still 2 characters to your name. I thought we blocked out the level 3.
Oh, we did too. Oh no. And that's the exact, remember when I was talking about the armor on the command throw, that internal timer? Same thing happens to Yaysian there. Sees the character wake up and sees a moment of idle animation and goes, they didn't do a reversal, it's time for me to mash.
Yeah, you're like dialing in the delay, I guess like 2L, right? You're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna bait out the immediate mash super, but if not, I don't want to lose my pressure. But that delay wake up, my content creator is that masher, man. I can't believe it, my goat, man. Ooh, okay, get up attack coming out from Lid.
Up on the S1s and gets the cross up there. Beautiful situation with 2 tentacles in the mid screen as the break is blocked and oh no, actually messed him up. Yasuo doesn't need help in that situation, so that helping hand from the tentacle actually throws off our confirm.
Yeah, so many times you underestimate how close the wall bounce is from burst, so it's tricky to pick up. You're looking for the stomp L as Yasuo, so you're like, oh, okay, I just want the OTG. But like you said, the tentacle messed it up, but the tentacle trying to mess up the HP on Blitzcrank right now. Tag in the Yasuo to finish the job.
Oh. Harry saves the day, gets the tentacle, and straight away it's the dash punch. But what a tech. Brave on the defense here, as well as the standing block.
Ooh, behind the back, threatened the cross up low, but instead the delay J2H. All right, Yaysian looking worse for wear. All you got's the Blitzcrank at 2 meter. He's running up with full confidence because there's no burst of bait this time.
Your hope. Nothing in our way now. Single round left over, goes for the dash punch there. A lot of times if you go for the dash punch, people usually go for the back assist there because the dash punch will cover the ground. And if it's blocked, you can just tag to blitz. That's usually why you play that opener.
Oh my god. Lid did wake up, or meaty cross up into the jump H to go over the hook. Now we're tagging in Miles. Oh, but that tentacle isn't going to save you. There we go. Plus 4. Caught you with the 5L. They've been trying to up back after every hook.
Oh, and the back hitbox there going dummy optimal. Restands, but jumps out of the command, so it's going to be 1 hit into the super.
Okay, looking for something off of the Vi call in. Let the Blitz recover a little bit of HP. Pick up with a wall bounce on denting blows. Super 2, I think you just barely lived this. Again, yeah, but there we go. We get the spend on the Blitz super.
And specifically so smart to cut to super early there, knowing that the break meter was just a pixel away from being full. Guaranteed locks the character out there. So smart.
Don't even give the opportunity to try and make your way back out. Fury available for Lid if he wants to try and steal out this round, but I think just waiting for one more character to be down before he fully commits. Miles is like, you got this, bro. I don't burst you.
Yeah, maybe trying to wait for the Fury there, or maybe just a drop combo. Either way. Okay, Illaoi comes out. Mr. President takes the blitz hook.
Get down. Takes the bullet for you. We up backed on the command grab, so we didn't get the punish, but one more jump in JH puts Lid 1 hit away from moving on to the next round. Fury about to be available from Yaysian. Can we stay alive long enough to use it?
You gotta be so careful. We've been parrying all of those. Oh!
Nah, bro, he SPD'd the cross up. He's an evil. That's not bad, man.
Okay, you won't do it a 3rd time.
Yeah, no one ever does it 3. Oh, but no one ever thinks we're gonna throw the grappler, pull up for the kill as Lid finishes the job, going up with Miles to that next round and sending our goat Yaysian to the loser's side.
Cole, known Marvel 3 player. You like that for Nova from that game specifically here, which makes sense with the Ahri, honestly and truly.
Yeah.
He straight away is going to go for 2x assist. Goes for the jump over. Quick little interrupt from the neutral assist there from Gavin. Spirit Rush is the name of the game for both players right now.
Yep. Ooh. Okay, the down back. The Gen Z stare. Ooh, pull up for the throw. Okay, no set in the stalking dart. Just looking for one more throw. Maybe trying to call out a roll, but no roll available off the hard knockdown.
Casual, I see you in YouTube chat, by the way. And for anybody watching the YouTube video, the VOD, or just if you haven't seen, if you want to get involved in these tournaments, make sure you join the Discord. !Discord in the chat will get it pulled up for you. That's where you need to be. That's where you'll get your notifications and where you'll get yourself involved if you want to get in these tournaments yourself. They're free to enter, so why not?
Yeah, it's open invite, man. You think we have the time? As great as our TO team is, you think we manually invited 241 teams for tonight? No. You guys can join as early as you'd like as soon as that bracket link is up for the next week.
Yep. Push away though, Break doesn't get the knockdown here. Twice in a row we were able to tech out, so able to hold on to that unbreakable buff, which is definitely big, but unfortunately gets moonwalked on.
Oos. There you go. Caught with the overhead, just confirming to the level 1 to cash out on some meter while you have it. Chilling off of the old Spirit Rush. Ooh, behind the back, popped up. Trying to go for a command throw. I have to imagine that was a misinput on a cross-up.
Yeah, it's one of those ones, you know, gotta give credit where credit's due. I don't think that was what we were expecting.
Exactly. Ooh, looks for the charge. Trust it. I don't know if command grab anti-air is the option you're looking for there, but maybe you just fat-fingered it looking for a 2H. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm down, but but probably not what you're looking for. I agree. Give a quick follow up here, get the dash heavy. It's just gonna go straight Super Spirit Rush, so straight to the wall. Definitely smart, as well as getting the unbreakable buff in the corner here. Love the double down.
Damn, old Spirit Rush giving you the unbreakable super is pretty good. I was not sure if it was actually gonna reach, but really good way to try and route into that win con for Braum.
REJ2H, by the way, that hitbox is so far behind her.
Yeah.
Easy confirm off that one here. We're gonna get the sweep and the knockdown.
Everyone has a cross-up normal in this game, but Ahri has like a best-in-class one. I think, you know, it would synergize with her kit to have it, but every time I hit it and I'm like halfway across the screen from someone, I'm like, damn, I'm good.
I am nice.
I'm so nice.
That's one of the nice things about this game, though, is we go straight into the shockwave and it kills Ahri. Oh my god.
I knew it had a pretty high-hitting hitbox, but I didn't expect to hit Ahri at the top of the screen. So now one character apiece, and it's the Fury wall bounce we were talking about in that previous set. Send it with the level 3 as we confirm the kill and game number 1.
Test of Spirit, which honestly, low-key, I'm not gonna lie, Braum might pass this in the league canon, but here in 2xKO, no shot for this guy. He's cooked.
Yeah, if anyone's pure of heart, like it's Braum, right? He's the goodest assist to ever do it, but no, he's fighting along. Oh, and he finds the charge as well.
Oh,
brother.
hit again, secures a knockdown here. Just goes straight in for the tag, though. Opts into the Ahri. Mirror does not want to have that Braum stuck out here against the box.
Ooh. There we go, picked up with the double Spirit Rush. And just going for the limit break. Yeah, get that extra burst, get that extra meter. Unleash. Oh, I thought they were going to go for the double forward air fireball. But either way, sending it, and we pull up with the OTG off of the slam. Okay, that's a tricky way of picking things up here with Ahri.
Okay. OTG for himself.
Yep.
Doesn't quite do as much chip as it once did, but still a massive chunk of your life bar coming off in that situation as the S2 actually hits. That was a weird situation that Cole ends up coming out on top of.
Yeah, that was a tricky thing to pick up off of, right? I feel like the hit stun was, and you know how high it was off of the ground. Like, Ahri was already committed to that forward jump, but still off of the scramble, we find the hit. And the mid-screen level 2 is not going to work out here. We are undeterred. Gavin charging on. Oh!
Wow, the fireball is just perfection. Dashes up, but the get up attack doesn't knock us down. A breakable buff still on. Here's the super. No double down, though. Our partner is gone. And with a command of motion, YLT Cole gets the full screen confirm and gets the set point. Hey,
let's see if we can close it out clean. Another slam off of the Illaoi and ends up baiting out the get up attack. It's a frame 0 DP in terms of frame data, which is great, but it is a very small hitbox.
Ooh. Knockdown setup. Okay, just put it on the break. Gold star saves us a bit of a headache there. Push block prevents the tentacle from coming up as well. I like that timing.
Yeah. I thought the 5H was actually going to hit the Ahri behind, but still just the double backdash from Gavin to try and stay alive, able to find that tag out into Braum as well.
Tried to read the tech roll with the command throw there. Doesn't quite work out here. S2 into the knockup with the follow-up. That's part of why 2x assist is so strong for Illaoi. She can set up a tentacle and convert off of it herself from the backline.
Ooh, yeah, and the chip as well, and the assist behind, but we still match through. Okay. Early confirm into the happy birthday. Ahri ends up dropping out behind the back.
Oh, and Braum's solo is just so hard. There was looking for the dash up, couldn't find much. 6H also too far. Tries to go for the drop in, but the super is gonna answer. That's a great reaction there. As soon as you see Braum committed to the drop, it's a pretty easy fireball to stuff it from there.
To try and, you know, improv on the fly to really get the most out of it. Even me just like mashing on it just was so fun to explore. Like, oh, this is the same team, but the play style ends up being so different.
Let's listen to our next match, though, and we speak of the devil. I'm not even gonna say ask, because we didn't ask, but we're definitely gonna see it. It's gonna be 2 Jinxes coming up on this one. A familiar face here in Test, excuse me, this is Test My Luck. Different player.
Okay,
Got me mixed up. I thought this was TYL.
Yeah. It always confused me because they also used to play a lot of Strive, and I don't remember. I think Test My Luck was Bridget, and then Test Your Luck was Nagoriyuki, but every time I'd see it, it was a mix-up, but no mix to be seen in the combo. We tag out to the Jinx, and we're able to set the drone as well, but okay, good blocks from Spork.
Swings in, gets the low. Thought for sure is going to be the tag. Ends up going for the tag late here with the fishbones interrupting, but it's going to be a crouch medium off the dropped combo. And with this damage here, yeah, break needed to be invested. That was definitely going to be a kill.
Yeah, the charge up on the 2H, the behind the back into the time winder. You did not want to see that future, so stop it before it begins. And 2x assist on Ekko is so obnoxious in neutral, right? You have the double bonk assist that just covers full screen so quick as you're trying to advance.
As well as time winder is pretty good. So
yes,
some of the time winder assists having those projectiles, but forces the break. That could have been lights out.
Ooh, there we go. Overhead into OTG Rocket, send it with the zap. Now we got you in one touch. So this level 3 is a little weird. Jinx disappears from the screen, but I think you recover in time. Oh, my bad.
You have to go past her, because if you're in front of her, the fireball will land and you have to block it. So you have to do something to get past where Jinx is going to appear. And even then, you have to be careful about what normals you press, because you will extend into the hitbox of the super mega death rocket.
Exactly. It's a little easier of a situation to avoid if they're just doing YOLO level 3 from full screen. But sometimes we got to do Spirit Rush back, YOLO air fireball, and Test My Luck. Takes the first round.
Dash pass, Spirit Rush, not going to work out.
Okay. Able to send in the air. Wait, what the hell? I thought we were just covering the airspace with the drone, but ended up being a pickup that I think we end up dropping towards the end there.
The super though, and gets the pickup for the full kill. Beautiful stuff before the Fury is even in play here. Spork have to make a big decision here soon. Is this going to be the S2 into the tag potentially? Yeah, there it is with the cross up.
Ooh. Evil work, man. Now it's the Fury coming out from Spork. Bonked you on the dome with the 3H. Little overhead action here for 50% Fury damage. Doesn't grip.
That mad casual. You love to see it, though. Honestly, it needs to be that way. I like Fury damage being this high.
Fury running out on the side of Spork here. No burst to be seen for the... Ooh, I do wonder if we should have spent the Zap Super there, because now we have a little bit more meter to try and take it one-on-one against Jinx. And not having Zap to, you know, challenge the full screen zoning setup, I think would be a big detriment here for TML. Oh.
I doubt, though. Taser fully charged for both players here. Oh, no, but we're not even going to need it. Just straight on the top of the dome, the squeaky hammer. Well, maybe it'd be better for the squeaky, because the connection is kind of devastating.
Yeah, going straight into the OTG rocket, minigun straight to the dome, you're like, all right, these are no longer children's toys. I'm taking quite a bit of damage here. Energize the drone. Ooh, and caught you with the Ekko on the way back down. Damn. All right, caught out here with the drone. Fade away. Okay, able to clash with the Time Winder there on the rocket. Just fighting for dominance. The double rocket jump. Ooh, wait for the rocket. Yeah. Oh, I wonder why we got caught with the Spirit Rush after there. Maybe just trying to challenge him between the 5M, 5H. Okay. Pick up, double L. Oh, I wonder why that dropped, actually. I feel like that's usually a pretty easy confirm into the down dash. Just a little bit too far off the forward jump.
Yeah, tripled up on the overhead here. Chooses not to overcommit on the fireballs, though.
Ooh. Okay, run under. Oh, no, but just a little bit too far to hit the Time Winder.
Ooh, I love how perfect. There's something very satisfying about that them falling into your hands so slowly and having that much time to go for the tag launcher. Something about that is sick.
You're just waiting for them to fall so gracefully. Zap available on both sides, and the 2M actually ends up catching out the retreating guard. I mean, it's one step on a long road to trying to make this up as far as the health lead.
You know how far the road can go for us here. Decent chunk of damage as we get caught in a situation where we have to tech. Nice block on the low, but the overhead does find the mark again. Still holding on to the break, and for good reason here. It's a pixel of life left.
Ooh. There we go. Caught out here with the rocket. Burst available on both sides, but it's set point test my luck. Okay. Air fireball. Just going for a lot of that retreating movement with the air backdash, but clean pick up from Spork.
Every Ahri player just super jumps backwards, and then they throw that downward fireball, and they're like, damn, my neutral's nice. Sorry, I was just...
Damn, I'm hanging out at the top of the screen.
I've been getting messed up by Ahri.
She's evil, man. Ooh, and she's able to find the 2S2 with the tag launcher as well. Do we want to spend? No, instead we're going to set up the drone. No energize. We dialed it in to try and catch the forward roll, but we're down back in.
Yeah, still had a plus situation afterwards here. Gets the roll. Opportunity as the overhead finds the interrupt. Misses out on their own confirm, though. It's going to be the clean pickup here in the mid-screen for Jinx. Once again, Test My Luck is looking fantastic as we tag into the Ahri for the mix now.
Yeah, landed the 2M. Instead, he's going for a lot of backing up, maybe to try to catch both the forward roll and wait out the get-up attack as well. No, but you're a little bit too far. It's the tricky thing about the forward Spirit Rush. At the tip of 5M range, it's not going to Oh, brother. Oh. Okay, trying to play evasive, not committing too hard to find this last hit on Ekko. But the Jinx drone does the job, still able to find the set on block.
This one for the rocket jump there. Back and forth between the two. Looks for the tag and gets the punish. Test My Luck sees them overextend by just a hair. The Fury is going to come back up in time, though.
Yeah, I think they messed up. They held onto the super when it would have killed because they're so used to that routing off of the hold super, and then had to wait out the Fury, but it didn't even come up for Spork. Now, fighting it out at the level 3, your Ahri dies for just a little bit of hesitation on a resource that didn't come up.
And we still have 2 super assists behind as well. That super time winder so good for interrupting as you see it straight away. And we pop the Fury to be safe. This is definitely going to have to be blocked.
Yep. We're in the air, but at least in fear. No, we already committed to a button. So Test My Luck is going to take it to... Oh, I was going to say, we're popped in Fury, and normally in that situation, you're getting chipped out for your life regardless.
It's never going to go poorly.
Yeah, I feel like in discussions of Yasuo, they're like, man, he's so good at every part of the screen. If we had to come up with a weakness, it's that his assists are kind of middling, right? Some of them, you know, aren't going to do too much compared to some of the other assists in the game. But having him on point, you know, that main weakness that everyone brings up, it's like, oh, okay, I'm big chillin'. Especially with Ekko having some of the best assists in the game, you know, the jump scare on the bonk on the forward, and also Time Winder just being so good for controlling space with that projectile.
Which Super Time Winder gets the hit, forces the break here as both characters' life starting to get ground down, but it's a 2H and a dream here. CrazyFingers to be able to stop the jump in.
Yep. Ooh. Jumping goes wide. Just looking for a couple backdashes, which spaced you out for a perfect 2H, but CrazyFingers not ready for it.
That'll do it safe and simple. That's all it takes here. 2 characters and a full break still intact here for Matthew.
Yep. There you go, pick up at the level 1. Easy confirm for round number 1.
Right away, went for the jump in, goes for the tag, and there it is, that dash throw. Tick throws from this character so good here as we find the hit and force the break. It's gonna be a nasty situation if we let that one rock.
It's gonna be a beautiful $10 contribution as well. The Rum, thank you very much for the generosity. Oh my god, we're donating a lot of damage off of the level 1 pickup as well. Little air dash action coming out from Matthew. Super you back into the corner. It's Burrito OS time. Yep. Immediately catches out that forward roll. And because we had the volatile clone off of the install, we get a full confirm with break.
Oh, cancel that assist just a touch early there. If the tentacle slam it hit, never mind. Gets the connection with the normal here on the backside and has plenty of meter to spend out with it.
Oh, we get the tentacle summon as well, and off of the tag, we have time to set up the drone. Fixed hit stun gives you the tag launcher, and we set up the level 2. All right, tagged with the overhead. One more character for Matthew.
S2 right off the rip on the interrupt, and there it is once again. Haha, funny neutral. Jumps over with the S2, but the super. First time I think I've ever seen that whip on a character in front of Illaoi. Holy moly.
Yeah, right? Ooh, okay, trying to be tricky with the air movement. Knows that 2H is the anti-air of the gods, so the rocket jump ends you up on the other side. And we find a 5M pickup into the level 3.
Just so much damage from there. Pretty easy closeout. Go around a piece now. Break completely off the table for both players. At this point is the jump in medium. Again, all of the medium normals from Illaoi are just absolutely blessed.
Once again, we get that tentacle summon into the drone set. So much damage, man. This was 50%, and we didn't even need to use a damaging super. Now, off of the tentacle set, we caught you with a 2. Oh, no! No! Yes. Okay.
Complete coverage there. The timer of the Super 2 absolutely saves the day. The wrath.
Yep. All right, fade away off of the tentacles. We sent the drone. Going for the zoning action here. Calls in the assist, but so far away. I think you were looking for the slam there in that situation, but still had to hold the up back.
Okay. Well, oh, for sure it's going to be the charge heavy instead. It's going to be the breakthrough. Slides on in with the low. Dude, that dash forward medium is so unbelievably strong. So hard to deal with as the get-up attack is blown up by the dive kick.
Oh, and be able to bait the burst as well. Run up for the 5M and a clean swap in momentum here. Matthew had such a good round 1, but CrazyFingers running away with it in 2 and 3. Right, double, triple backdash. Ends up avoiding the JH just a little bit too high in the sky on Matthew's side. All right, early burst out. And a clean 2H. I wonder if we were looking to bait the burst there. We're still quite a bit far away from the break bar. Ooh. Once again, we get the drone set into tag. Oh, no, what happened? We dropped him. We got the forward tech out too. That is a rough spot for CrazyFingers to drop.
Put himself in a weird position here too, but luckily the Ekko specials hit just high enough to be able to stop the Symbol Monkey from being able to get the interruption.
Wait it out. JH with the counter, we're able to find time to run up 5M.
Backdash is not quite what they once were. There's a past patch where we are out of there in that situation.
Yes. It's 2S2. And with no assist behind it, it's the mash out coming out from CrazyFingers. Finds the punish.
It only needs the 1 bar. Again, Illaoi very high damage here. Illaoi, a lot of times, as long as you have basic routing, you're getting 450 plus no matter what, no meter. Like, just with the most basic of routing. You don't need the cheap stuff with her.
Ooh. Yeah. Little greedy on the drone set there, so it gets 5M for it. Could have killed if we spent some meter, but yeah, with 2x assists and with no assist called, you don't have super tag to try and escape. You bet it all on that laser, but now you still got 1 more full health character.
Oh yeah, and the tentacles having a hitbox when they spawn. I think because people normally see that super come out when they're already knocked down, I think most people forget that there is that initial hitbox on the tentacles popping up.
Yeah, I forget about it too. I'm not gonna lie. I've lost around to it, and seems I'm not the only one looking for the 2H. But CrazyFingers just going for the empty jump.
Ooh, even there was looking for the bait on the break and choose to hold on to it here for Matthew. I think a lot of the times, especially in a situation like this, I think you usually want to save your break for a Fury, unless it's a situation where you could potentially like preserve a 2v1. I think it usually ends up being people's decisions.
Ooh. Yeah, really just committing to the break there, but nothing to be found. Ends up giving up your turn for it. Like the idea. Oh my god, we were just beating up the Jinx back there. No, I thought you tagged her in because we blocked it out. Matthew, that Sky High Cowboy 62 running through with a cross-up grab.
Back to the same side. Trying to look for Chip here. Super Time Winders, we go for the tag. Luckily able to save ourselves a little bit of a headache here, but on the cross-up, nice block.
Yeah, that Jinx rocket hitting Ekko actually ended up saving your Illaoi. I think the level 1 might have at least put you in one touch, if not straight up killed you, but running up into the 5M does that job.
Okay, big read. Doesn't quite get the dash up though. No OTG twice in a row though. We do find it. Doubled up with the follow through there. Matthew doing a great job of re-establishing. Stay present in the moment here around a piece. Now a must-win situation. Unfortunately, Tentacle Slam sent us into the knockdown, and again, that 2M is just monstrous.
Ooh, behind the back. We were talking about this before the stream, man. Ooh, my footsies are so nice. Forward jump, JS2, doesn't matter where it hits, because that Illaoi hitting cross-up means you get a full assist confirmed. Get in there.
Oh no, and here it is on the run up. But luckily, the jump timing is beautiful. Matthew with the straight up neutral jump. And now here it is. Burrito time. No, it's the air reset.
Ooh, there we go. Rocket jump, but yeah, so far away from any confirm. So we're just going to send the Illaoi slam even on whip. We got the forward super, or forward assist rather. All right, trying to slam through the wind wall, but yeah, I like just staying at the full screen there, making sure we're not losing our free turn off of the Illaoi assist. Oops. Yeah, don't even go for the tentacle set when you know that Super 1 is gonna kill. CrazyFingers on set point, 1 character away from doing it too in our top 64.
Jump over, wind wall, definitely very effective in the moment here, and manages to get the throw a little bit at a time.
Okay, no energize on the drone, but still held a little bit of space here. Sets the tentacle, but runs up with that dash 5M. Not even gonna let you reactivate.
That command motion was a little too close from there. Still all right. Doubles up, and it's gonna set up for the mix-up here. Get up attack manages to save us though. At least saves us in the beginning, but Matthew drops the combo, the game-winning combo.
Oh, it would have worked too. You just had to hold forward on your S2 so you didn't TP to the clone, but now CrazyFingers stops you before you can even put 1 on the board. These are the high tension moments that make or break you, but they're in duos. I feel like if you're like a 1v1er and you see your favorite character and it's, you know, implemented like that, it's like a double-sided arrow, right? You're like, damn. This is such a cool design, but I have to boot up with someone every time. I guess I gotta pull up the homies, and we gotta pull up our next match, headed on into it, Shy versus Pop Maggot, or Pop Magoot rather.
Straight through, charge 1. Optimizing the damage very well. 50% with no meter spent, looking very, very strong as one does, and blocks the overhead with the jump out. Good defense from Pop. Be able to save ourselves a bit of a headache.
Ooh. All right, burst out, looking for a little backdash action to try and catch the sway. Oh, but you got that full charge punch. I too would quadruple backdash to avoid it.
Fortunately here, no amount of backdash is enough to be able to escape the punishment. We're gonna get the knockdown. Not quite enough built to be able to get into level 3 though, so the ultimate's gonna have to hold off at least for a little bit.
Ooh, replay, wind up, level 1. We still got so much more of the combo to go. I'll see you next round.
Yeah, not much to be done from there. It doesn't even have to access the meter. It's just that easy.
Ooh, damn, sniped out of the skies with the air-to-air S1. Not able to find a pickup on the way back down, though. Looking for the air stall J2H. I feel like that is a move I do not often see from Vi.
True. There, one move we do see a ton of. We're making some craters right now, straight in with the normal as well as the ultimate, but use that get-up attack to buy ourselves the space.
Ooh. Okay, caught with the tip of the sword, but trying to play the forward dash, back dash game. No, Vi stops that with the JH. Doesn't matter what side she ends up on. Okay, run it up, S1 assist, but no second assist to be seen. You tried to cover the, Ahri combo, but ends up running into it with your own S1.
Even though the break is not blocked, mix-up does not end anytime soon. Vi should be dying off of this one here as we do go into the stance medium, all up to the Ahri now. And Ahri, I feel like Ahri's game plan has to massively change when Yasuo is on the screen. Again, he's just so good at covering the 45s. You can't throw the fireballs you normally like to. All that analysis out the window. It's the 1v1.
All right, nothing found off that anti-air Vi assist. Instead, we're just chilling on the other side of the screen. Shy on one touch, almost gonna have that 3-meter, and that's the tricky thing. These dash jumps, especially dash super jumps, make you so susceptible to your anti-air just crossing up entirely.
Very aware of the potential get-up attack there. Had already been hit by it a couple times, so delays heavy just to make sure, and that's game one. Writing books here for Shy. That name for Shy is familiar. I think I played this player in ranked.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I've seen it before, and I definitely don't remember winning. If I do remember them, I'll tell you that much.
No, watching them play, they definitely whoop my ass. Like
that's what I'm saying, man. I would not stay alive if they were my bracket opponent. And I would not escape the corner when my opponent is looking for that punish throw.
Up with the S1, charge, nice block on the same side. Breaks to just not deal with the pressure there. Bursting on block is definitely an art, and it's a pretty aggressive choice, but it's something that we're gonna have to get used to doing here and there. I actually really like that choice.
Yeah, exactly. Escape the pressure before you even have the hit. Ooh, yeah, tried to pick up off of the airborne S1, but nothing to be found. So many of these stray hits. All right, clean confirm coming out from the Ahri pop. Pops it back down to the ground. Oh, okay, trying to go for a forward tech air throw reset. Instead, Shy able to escape the pressure.
The OTG. I love, dude, it auto times itself, but hold that thought. Quick little interrupt with the fireballs here. The life totals on both characters are dwindling as Pop is able to get the air-to-air again.
Yeah, just barely not able to confirm a happy birthday, but does the job in 2 installments. All right, Pop might get 1 round closer to tying things up. For Magoot, I keep getting it wrong, my fault.
All right. We forgive you. Oh my god,
but says it's all good.
Nothing is forgiven in the middle of the situation, though. That 2H unforgivable on the anti-air here as we get the jump in and land same side. That was actually very ambiguous.
Yep. I had no idea where the JH was going to end up, but doesn't matter for Shy. Clean confirm, and you beated the burst that late into the combo?
From the air and gets the jab. And blocks the break! Everything coming up our way. Let's go, Magoot!
All right, the double burst bait back to back. No! You ended up dropping, and you spent the meter just to get JM'd. I mean, you didn't get a full confirm off of it, so definitely could be much worse here for Pop.
2 L's.
Oh, anti-air by then.
Too far?
Wait. No! Oh, no. Yeah, and we're able to get the Spirit Rush confirm as well. Enough time to dash up off of that 5M clean. Oh. Trying to go for a tricky behind the back, but forward roll completely avoiding it. Good wake up from Shy.
Okay. Okay, safe jump timing and just goes for the 2H. I appreciate that. Listen, confidence is key in the moment here as we find that touch again.
There we go. The partial charge on the JH is clean. No drops to be seen from Pop. One more character away from tying it up, and you got so much meter in the bank as well. Careful of the super assist from Ekko, but we don't even need it.
And from here, I feel like Yasuo's got a pretty decent matchup here against Vi. Lock it down the low. All you gotta do is make room for yourself one at a time. Advocate for your space as we do use the S1, but forces the Fury.
Ooh. And the super assist saved our life. We had to use the Fury, but at least we get 1 more round. Shy on set point.
Let's look for the air-to-air after the tag. Situation was getting a bit messy, and unfortunately there is a bit sloppy on the jump-ins. Not gonna matter though, because after the break, we're just gonna win it out in the brawl.
Oops. Yeah, denting blow. Man, the backdash or the back sway off of the close wall bounce is so sick, dude. Never mind, get up attack is sick too. I love my frame 0 DP. We actually avoided the charge heavy from Yasuo as well. Nice micro dash from Pop. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. But speaking of rocks, it's the Hyper Crater Maker with no double down behind it. So still, the jump back baits out the get up attack, and we let Ahri finish the job.
Threatening his stance as often as we can. Looks for the dash up, but does get the hit. This is the opportunity. This is how you get yourself straight back into this one. Doesn't get the kill, but gets the reset. It's even better than it was before because now we have the capability. It's a two-touch game for both players here, potentially.
Here we go. Beautiful dash under the stone hat technique. Coming up clean for Pop. Okay, not going to go for the limit strike to build up a little bit more burst. I'll try to optimize that damage. I mean, oh, we dropped the ultimate Spirit Rush. This is so much damage on the side of Shy.
Watching Ahri Spirit Rush not work is giving me Sentinel Marvel 3 to hard drive vibes. I'm sorry. I've already lived through this once. Here's the level 3, the self double down. Still alive with just a pixel, I do believe.
Ooh, Fury on both sides now. Okay. Woke up into the 5M, maybe thought we were gonna throw into OTG Super. I understand we didn't even have the meter for it, but a Fury pickup as long as Pop Magoot doesn't drop, or Magoot doesn't drop, we still have one more hit in the round.
Opportunity, good push block. That's definitely what you need to do. Save yourself, Fury's about to run out. Oh, the jump in just dashes straight over, gets the hit and evens the games up.
The air stall from Pop Magoot. As soon as the wind wall went down, the anti-air or the air to ground fireball into the air dash. Just a little too tricky for the 2H timing. That slight delay and hesitation puts us on game 3.
Back and forth here. Damage really starting to add up as we get our knockdown. Just about 50%, and the reset is going to force the break here.
Oops. All right, 5M started. No! You know, the worst part about the double Spirit Dash is sometimes you get the first one, and even then the second will drop. So, heartbreaker for Pop, still able to find a stray JH on the jump in, but a little bit too far, didn't believe in the conversion.
That's always the worst, when the first one doesn't cross up and you're like, oh, and you dash back up, you're like, all right, I'm gonna head out.
Row. And I'm gonna get out here. Okay, little freestyle action with the double tag, tries to go for the throw, but takes to the skies, as Ahri is wont to do.
Hard to go for the tag there too. Defense wins championships to be able to earn yourself that moment. As again, the defense has been holding up, but look at the chip damage. So much gray life on this team to be replenished at some point here, but there's just been no breathing room.
Yeah, no way to escape the corner. Brought back down with the air to air, and level 1 does the job. You face the win, and now you're facing potential set point from Shy. Let's see it. Ooh, okay. All right, fights back with the 2M.
I'm not going to get too hyped. It's still a very long road, but this is a great way to start.
That's what I'm saying. You need 3 more good hits to bring this back, and 1 out of 4 doesn't fill me with a ton of confidence. I will say, I don't know how I feel about the Spendier, because now you have, you know, maybe 1 more meter built up by the end of this round, and it doesn't even kill.
Yeah, you're putting yourself in a position now where parry being off the tape. Hold that thought. It's getting easier and easier by the second here. We still have super assists on deck as well. That's a medium confirm. Fury gets pushed in the corner here and jumps out of the dash cancel. We have another hit, J2.
All right, my fault, Pop. I doubted you, but you spent the level 3. It gave you time to think, and clearly the thinking time worked out. You built up just enough meter for this ultimate Spirit Rush, and this time it's not a drop. Pop is on set point.
And gets out of the round on the 2v1 full health comeback. Didn't spend the break, so gets the break here. What a huge victory for Pop Magoot, but misses out on the jump heavy confirm.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Someone in chat said Yasuo eats matcha. Do you guys... Did you mean to say drink, or do you think he just eats the powder raw?
Performative Yasuo doesn't understand. He just eats it.
He's got the little boo-boo in the back, but leaving it behind with the cross-up, the double swipe with the stance M. And 2 meter to his name as well. No double down, so it's not going to be the kill just yet, but... Wait, actually. Hold up. All right, my fault. I should have never doubted Yasuo damage. I apologize deeply.
Hey, listen, that first patch, that was pretty good. Why don't we touch that damage again? That's all I'm saying. This guy's, you know, he's got a lot of stuff that's going pretty good.
We were going in the right direction. Ooh.
Oh, that's the reset there. Gets the anti-air. We have the damage. Fury's gonna have, either we have to spend Fury, we have to accept that this round is gone. It looks like we're going to do the latter here. It's gonna be the self double down once again. And it's gonna be final game, final round, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. One more round for both of these gamers to try and stay alive in top 64. But look at the break advantage, right? Coming out from Pop. Oops. All right, goes for a clean knockdown, trying to J2H the forward roll, but instead dashes up right behind, tagging the Ekko.
Tip of the confirm, definitely that's how you have to handle it. Slows up and gets the tag launcher. Not gonna spend the meter, it's just gonna look for the reset, and again, off the mash, is gonna get the open up. We've seen the miracle comeback once already. This time, it'll be up to the older sister here. Vi gets the breakout, but things are looking tough.
Okay, send it out with the S1. You got the jump scare bonk coming out from Ekko as well, but the whip on the other side doesn't matter when we got the freestyle double tag behind the back, and you can't even stop with the assist tag.
Not enough kill. This is gonna get us Fury 2. Actually, Magoot, we have seen exactly this situation once already, but last time it was the Ahri.
Yep. Whoop facing their win. Whoop sending out the S1. This is such a rough spot for Pop, but we've seen them come back from worse. The 2M starter should be a kill. I don't know if we need to spend the 100 meter on it just yet, but no, just send it with the Hyper Creator Maker.
You still have 3 Ahri super assists to be able to back you up here. This is actually massive as we immediately get the hit and pop the Fury.
Ended up being on hit, but didn't get the wall bounce off of
That's
the Fury, but it's all good.
That's it. You have level 3. You just optimize one more. No! It's level 3! We still get the hit afterwards!
Man, I hate it here. So sometimes you see all the meter. It is a full glowing bar with a big number 3.
So much fun.
Does doing get rid of handshake tag? No, you can still handshake tag. That's the funniest part. But it's a 2-person system, so they call their assist, and you have to be the one as the point character to actually tag them in. So there's a lot of coordination that goes on there, but when you hit a freestyle mix or even just something tricky off of a confirm with handshake tag, it feels so sick on duos. But we got our next 2 players up to the stand. It's Wild T Cole versus Zero Chance.
Cole bringing that same team that we saw before. Bringing back to the action here. Tentacle Slam with the 2x assist. Sometimes people forget about the follow-up there, but that Tentacle Slam does activate anything that it connects with.
Oh, no, you got the pickup with the 5H, but maybe you were just thinking, oh, surely there's no way this picks up. Oh, no, and surely there's no way we get the run under off of the Time Winder. Beautiful side swap coming out from Xero.
With Bionic Arm, does manage to get the jump over. Oh, but the Super Time Winder gets the hit. Luckily, we tech forward. Good presence of mind from Cole there. Still the dashing at the open up.
Dog, who called Illaoi muscle mommy? Like the clam? Can't stand these guys, man.
Don't talk about my priestess like that. Are you crazy?
That's what I'm saying.
Doubles up with the dash and gets the hit. Beautiful stuff once against Cole here. Definitely enough to kill.
Right. Set the stalking dart, but even though we didn't get a hit off of it, that chip damage was enough to kill. Oh, behind the back of the J2H. You didn't believe in the hit, but we still got the Priestess behind trying to send a second slam.
Oh, 2H, my beloved, gets the landing. Here is the break. Picks things up a bit. Knew the dart was coming and said, I'ma just wait.
You had the right idea, but not the proper confirm, but you still have all the... I can't believe... rare footage of JS2 losing on Illaoi. There we go. Beautiful tentacle summon to find that full screen confirm. Wild T Cole with the first round. Calamarisa? Come on, bro. That was pretty good. Okay, consume both the tentacles, but off of the air tech, we find buttons on the way back down for Xero. No break coming out from Xero either. Just trying to hold on to it for a potential round 3. JH went low, but got mashed out on. Oops. Back down to the ground. No! Oh, you didn't hold forward, so fortunately not going to get the JS2 slam. All good.
Now, S2 coming straight into the super. Not going to work out here. Pretty easy open up from the moment.
Ooh. Jam on the way down. Doesn't want to hold the tech button, so we burst back. And we get back thrown. Oh, brother.
Plus it's still alive as well as no double down to be able to follow up off of that. 2x assist. Goes for the dash in. Not going to work out here, but I do like the idea once again. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, but the screen freeze made you drop the confirm. Yeah, that pause makes it so tricky to pick up some of these happy birthdays, these 2x KOs. And now off of the S1, we're picking up the combo in the corner with 1 meter to our name.
Ooh, and just opens it up with the jab, finds the throw to get the finish as well. Plenty of meter on the backside here, and has that super time winder, but just obstacle for the regular. And that's enough to scare them into blocking. It's gonna be the throw to take the kill.
Man, something about that Vi throw just feels hefty. There's emotional weight behind it, dog. All right, 1 round apiece, send it with the slam, and we get the OTG hold super as well for a clean pickup. We tag launch, DB do.
Go after the OTG. Look at the chip, even with the nerf chip here, a ton of life coming off the table. Misses out on the throw. All right.
Damn, Xero's actually doing a very good job, I think, of anti-airing the JS2 from Illaoi. And not only that, stopping the slam in its tracks, sends out the counter to catch both of the characters.
Little back throw, and we had a tentacle to be able to convert, but unfortunately misses out. It's not going to matter here, though. Not going to miss out on that secondary opportunity. But there is still a break, which we do pop once we've already seen the jump. No getting baited here.
Okay, looking for the ground tentacle, but lots of chicken blocking coming out from Xero Chance. The perfect time to air, but too far away for the air dash. All right, at least you covered the grounded approach with the JH. Ooh. Yeah, too far to find a pickup off hold super, but at least they interrupted the time winder.
Oh, I thought for sure that was going to be a 2-8. Instead, it's a bit of hesitation here, which is going to put Cole in a good spot. Nice routing as well to pick that up. It looked a little awkward.
Yeah, so I think that's the route you go for if you get the retreating guard punish off of 3H. I didn't realize it would just work. I thought that you had to react to it. Okay, I'm putting that one in the mental notebook. Oh my god, double slam on the 2x assist, but no OTG. Can you block? Illaoi saved your life.
Even fate bends in the hands of real
Listen,
magic.
sometimes that's all you got to do. Find a larger person and stand behind him. It's good enough. The blast shield.
That's what I do at majors, man. I stand behind Kai Kennedy and I'm just like, all right, no one's gonna see me now.
I'm safe.
I'm big chillin'. I got natural camouflage. Okay, maybe not natural. Oh
Actually, bro, listen,
natural amount of damage here with the break.
even I'm camouflaged behind that guy. Come on.
That's what I'm saying, man. As Beowulf himself. Ooh, there we go. Slammed with the S2. Waited out. Okay, no consume on the clone. But I like the down fireball just to try and check it in case we go for a greedy teleport. Oops. No! Oh, charged up the S1 too long, I guess.
Yeah, it looked like it was a bit too long of a charge there, but here we go. Checking out the orb. True damage on the way back, baby. Sets up for the medium. Good situation here, especially with the tentacle behind, but the counter blows them both up.
Oh my god. The way Illaoi stood up, I was like, wait, is she the point character? Did we just like forget? Oh no. Looking for the throw, but we got double down tag off the bionic arm. Here we go. Smart choice there from Xero.
Oh, and just like that, they do the underhand toss, the right click sidewinder. If you know, you know. I love that.
Ooh, run under, looking for a deep dash, but still nowhere can escape the slam off the Illaoi assist.
Oh, and both players jumping quite often here. Gonna start looking for that air throw potentially soon as the mash is beaten by the overhead.
Yeah, I was wondering if we were going to start looking for a couple 2Hs, but had to look for a little stand block action there. 2S2 coming out. Now we got the tag launcher 2 to slam you into the tentacle super. Ooh. Yeah, pick up off the double Rekka. Knows the timing for the tentacles to pick up. One round away from tying up the set.
That quick little toss in the Timewinder there. Love to see it. Charge down S2. Also a beautiful choice to keep the lockdown there. Keeps their feet glued to the ground as Ahri's able to abuse that overhead.
Exactly. You got that re-air dash as well. No one's ever ready for the second, the third overhead. Speaking of 3, we're spending that level 3 to dump all this meter. I think we live with a sliver. All right, my fault. Never mind. I tried to downplay my character and it didn't work. All right, cool. I need you to unoptimize your confirm so we get buffs. Thank you.
You gotta do this for all of us.
Exactly. Maintaining the agenda is our prime priority. Full break on both sides. That actually sniped out the Illaoi assist. I thought the slam was going to come out in time.
Open up there is going to force the break. Thought for sure we're going to think about the air-to-air instead. Just barely manages to dodge the Timewinder.
Ooh, yeah. Trying to go for the dive behind the back, but Spirit Rush punished here by Xero. Damn! Anti-air 5L! Ruh-roh.
He thought for sure we had vertically cleared it, but both players get cleared out by it. It's going to be the Illaoi solo to try to take the victory here for Cole, but it's not looking good.
Yeah, my heart of hearts, I thought we were chilling, man. All right, but 2 characters on the side of Zero Chance, but 1 mash out from Wild T Cole puts the breakdown, but looking for attack or something. Caught eye here by the overhead flip. Zero Chance ties up the set.
And a mash of the throw after the stay in medium. Definitely quick thinking from Cole, but Zero Chance, as he said, bring things back pretty heavily here at game 3 as we both ships in the night. First time I've ever seen 2 players jump forward like that. Nobody presses a button.
Yeah, right? Trying to let the assist do the job. All right, fade away with the JH. Okay. Found the slam, didn't OTG super. Oh my god. Yeah, the Vi assist really hits so high. Especially against a character like Ahri, it's so good for trying to police that airspace, but can also be a little tricky to pick up off of.
Timewinder didn't quite get the hit back there. The hit stop of the assist potentially was a bit of it, but there it is, the confirm off the fireballs. It's safe and it's simple, so effective to get to the wall.
Yep. Oh no. Oh, brother. It anti-airs, it catches the assist on the ground. Keeps it terrified, but not scared enough to go for the cross-up. J2H behind the back, but JH for the air-to-air waits out the counter, but no confirm off the J2H after.
That's your mix-up. You're doing counter on your mix-up?
That's what I'm saying, man. Give the opponent maybe a couple too many opportunities to interact. Picked up with the tentacle, the tag launcher, and we built up just enough for level 3. Didn't want to spend it, maybe just didn't believe in the meter build, but it doesn't matter when tentacles do the job.
For the second time, tries to commit to the parry there and couldn't quite save themselves. A round up for YLT Cole here. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, playing in a top 16 qualifier here too.
Confirm. Back down into the ground to that super 2. Oops. S1 into the tag, drop the confirm. I wonder if the tentacles actually made that more tricky to pick up than you would have expected.
Seeing that last fireball whiff there, maybe put him in a position of hesitation because a lot of people won't commit to the dash. Captain's corridor, craters made. Anti-air coming through from Xero.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of good work with the anti-air hyper crater makers, but still stuck in the corner here up against Ahri. And no meter for a bionic arm either. Forward roll. Oh, but tried to mash out that too well.
And with the charm applied, I do believe this ultimate should be just enough damage. The full follow-up, and it is just a pixel.
Oh, but the chip damage does it. YLT Cole qualifying into your top 16.
As we said, the final winner's side top 16 qualifier coming straight up before we get into these top 8 qualifiers here. And right away, the Spirit Rush up forward there, trying to read out on the dash punch potentially, or if you just go for a lazy jump forward, that would beat it clean. I actually like that opening.
Yep. Ooh, fade away. Just looking for the ground slam, but Yasuo behind the back picks up off of the tag. Ooh, straight hit, but just a little bit too high in the sky to pick up with the 5M. Okay. Ooh, wait, clean blocks coming out here from TampaNeverSleeps. What the hell? I got hit like 5 times in a row, dog. All right, but no burst when you finally get opened up here. Yeah, able to find a clean tag for it too. Knock back down into the denting blows. And behind the back, we side correct. There we go. Oh my god, that did so much damage, man. 60%. Get that Jinx out of here. She 2 on my X till I KO? What the hell? Maybe we do have to ban duos in this video game. Oh, and the tagging. Yeah, you got the OTG, but maybe just didn't pop up high enough or early enough for the minigun. Okay, but speaking of pop, we got the rocket jump to stop the assist. All right, tie it up around a piece. We have Fury on both sides available as well. I mean, TampaNeverSleeps has to wait just a second for it to come back up, but also have level 3 available. So it could be 1 touch to... All right, never mind. 1 more touch. There we go. Furies are popped. And behind the back. No, the blocks were so good before. The mental can only stay alive so long. Level 3 with the Fury. You guys don't need me to tell you these kills. All right, first round. Fade away fireball. Yeah, pretty defensive start coming out here from TampaNeverSleeps. Just trying to see if we're advancing with the sway forward, sway L from Bubbs. But mashes out the parry, back down to the ground. Okay, wait the stance. No! Caught out with empty stance 2L. Yeah, and you got a meter behind this too. Might not need to spend it. There we go. J2H does it. Bubbs keeps up the momentum. Oops. Ultimate Spirit Rush. Get time to set up the drone, but lots of air coverage. Not gonna get past the wind wall though. Fade away with the straight hit. Nah, I can never call a Yasuo 2H straight hit. Fortunate drop from Bubbs though. Yeah, even with the Ahri assist. So tricky on the wind wall, so even with the coverage, like it's terrifying to, commit to setting up. But even behind the wind wall, you gotta be worried about the Jinx Zap Super. Oh my god, that 2H whiffed! Apparently just a little bit too far away. Now finds the punish here for TampaNeverSleeps. It's not the kill, but it's 1 touch. 3H. Ooh, okay. I like the rocket afterwards as well, just to try and make sure that we save as much meter as possible for this last character. There. Oh my god, push block. You tried to find something. I assume you went for push block sway, but got caught up by the ultimate Spirit Rush. Bionic Arm. Are we going to spend the Fury here? TampaNeverSleeps. Unfortunately, does not pass. That's game number 1 for Bubbs. Imagine having to install Vanguard on your wedding. I don't know, man. What part of the wedding do you need a PC for? Oh, no. Big whiff on the JL. Maybe just a little too far for the corner for that scanning. Looks a little late as well, but either way, Bubbs finds the pickup off the cross-up Yasuo. Another drop with the 5M, though. All right. Easy on the jump in. There. Oh, the double sway. Crosses you up, and that's spend on the break. Yeah, you're trying to look for a tag launcher opportunity for TampaNeverSleeps, so he spends up. No! What? What happened? I thought we were going to go for hold super into tag launcher. Okay, thankfully your Ahri just barely stays alive. That assist was looking a little vulnerable back there. Exclamation point drops is crazy, man. Oh, yeah. S1, S1, S2. Into the denting blows. Level 3. That's going to leave TampaNeverSleeps on 1 character and 1 sliver of life. Oops. You have one bar for it too, but going up against two basically full health characters, Bubbs isn't worried about winning the round here. It's mostly just about, okay, can I save my break? Wait. I don't know. You might have to pop that break soon, actually. Hold on. Still got a couple Jinx super assists, but it's down for a little bit. And the preemptive wind wall stops that too. Okay, Bubbs slowing it down. Again, lots of respect for that super assist. Not caught up with a cross-up S1 too. Ooh, but caught up with the cross-up low. A little stance hop action puts Bubbs on set point. 1 round away from winner's top 16. Stand on business past the wind wall. A little bit late on the push block. So you are looking for push block on that Ahri S2, the wild flares. It's a very long duration on whiff, but right idea, wrong timing. Either way, 3 electrics in a row puts you in the corner. Oops. Okay, no tech out. What we were looking for? Was that back roll that we punished? I think it was. Yeah, and I like the high set and the drone as well. Just cover the airspace a little. Really just discouraging Bubbs from the jump out, but it doesn't matter when we got sway, we got forward dash, and we got tag in for the Yasuo as well. Denting blows hits you once again. Oops. Hit. Like the retreating guard of the minigun. Minigun Ahri tackle is a tricky situation. She blocks it, you're in the air, you threaten high or low, but it doesn't matter. So you go for Jinx air throw, still gets the OTG. Oh, okay, big whiff on the 5H.
The cross-up crater maker. Oh, and you have a pixel of life left, but the parry goes wide actually. Ah, it's okay.
Ah. All right, we got the cross-up. It does the job. Yasuo is going to seal it out for Bubbs here. Q for our next match.
And SQ, we haven't gotten to see as much recently. Maybe it's just that schedules have been conflicting or what, but I get to see her here in this top 16 in the winner's side, as we know she's more than capable of. Like, she's been a pretty standout performer as well, has been pretty much tearing things up top to bottom here.
Ooh, big wave from the JM behind the back, but after the retreating guard, still able to find the whiff punish here on SQ. Blaizzy. Waited out after the stalking dart. And retreating guard as well, just to space yourself out. You're already full screen, but you wanted to space yourself out from the jump in JH. Trying to clean whiff punish for it as well. Hold super.
Nice, love that follow up there. Sets up for the dart again. Triple overhead is dealt with there. The defense holds up for SQ.
Jump it out. Okay, I like the double backdash, right? There's so many situations where your 2H ends up getting crossed up, so that corrects the space, but still ends up getting hit on the other side. 50% down on Blaizzy.
Oh, and I love the idea, leaving the clone, trying to double up on the break. Does get the tag and manages to get them both. Here comes the orb, and that's definitely enough for Ahri.
Rough that your point is down, but better that it's not the other way around, right? Comboing and going even deeper into the, damage on your assist. All right, but fine with the 1v2 right now. Another open up for SQ.
Combo puts in a weird position here. Maybe could have gotten the connection, but there it is. The cold start. No, drops again.
Man, I wonder if we could have tagged in off the Ekko if we already used it. Just trying to look for one more back assist off of the Time Winder to hold on to space, but you cannot stop Vi from pulling up.
It's industry with the 420. I see you, homie. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Donating all the damage and all the meter on Blaizzy's side as well. The level 3 confirms the kill, but now you got no parry to work with. You had the meter for the Ahri super assist, but run up to him stops you before it even matters.
Oh, and the quick spirit dash up into the tag. Manages to get the hit and the full follow through. Okay, SQ keeps it very simple on the combos here. Gets the limp break and manages to find the low. Get up attack blew it up last time. This time Blaizzy is going to be forced to break and does get the tag out to save Ahri.
Ooh, S2. Yeah, just go for the tumble. You were a little bit too far from the corner to get the comboable state, but still fine. You got the knockdown, chase the tech out. Oh, but the parry on the S2 actually. Normally I see a ton of push block on that, but instead, if we're being a little predictable with the block strings, still not able to escape, but one more scramble.
Up with the electric, good timing here. The damage looking strong. Trader's being made once again. Blaizzy choosing not to go for the double down. He's gonna hold on to it.
Yeah, just backdash, maybe looking for the roll so that you know you can react. 3 electrics into the S1. His happy birthday coming crazy right now off the wall bounce, denting blows. Oh my god, 50% on the Ahri in the back. Ekko down to 0. SQ, one more character in a dream. I'm assuming you save burst for this potential round 3.
Yeah, doubled up with the S1s here. Super Time Wander manages to save us a bit of a headache here. Max distance on the medium, but again, at the very tip, it's so finicky.
Oh no, dude. And we didn't call the assist to try and confirm. We thought you would be in range, or we were hoping off the forward spirit rush, but yeah, one of those things. There is a tipper range on the 5M where it just doesn't connect.
Okay.
Double dash, but tagged with the fireball.
That we were gaining double meter, double damage. Manages to get the connection to dash punch there. Uses Ahri to take the time winder as we close the distance aggressively ourselves. What a great choice.
Sometimes you just gotta let the assist take a hit. Get down, Mr. President type stuff. But S2, no assist to cover you here. The slide through with the sway. Call the Ahri behind. And now we're bringing you over to the corner. No! I think you needed one more air dash to be close enough to the corner there, but might have dropped. All right. Spend the Hyper Crater Maker. Throw it to OTG. Oh, you built up the meter for it, but didn't even need it off of the down S2.
Wow, but aggressive button placement there as we do go for the dash up. Plenty of meter to spend here as SQ. Try and hold on to it here. If you can hold on. I was going to say a big if, but it's going to be a break on the Fury. SQ is trying so hard to hold on to that meter to have that resource advantage if she got to the 1v1 with Ahri.
So there are so many situations that we've seen in previous sets, like even tonight, where people are going for, you know, very committal burst baits. But a way that you can, you know, try and look for the reactionary burst bait, right, is sending out your assist. And once you see that burst animation, I think it's like 23-ish, 26 or something frames, you tag out to the other character. So even though your previous point is still stuck in the animation, you're able to block and find that punish.
Oh my god. Double up again with the Spirit Rush. Just barely doesn't build up the third bar, but it's not going to matter. Doesn't even need it. A single meter is enough to do it here as Blaizzy continuing to run away with these rounds. Is doing such a good job of isolating and destroying with a 2H there as well.
So I will say, sometimes, especially against Ahri, you're like, oh, I want to back up so that I'm making sure I'm not getting crossed up off of an IAD, but just ran up so far ahead that 2H ended up catching out the, you know, anti-air stalled fireball anyway. Blaizzy on set point here, 1 round away from winner's top 8.
Again, of course, break was looking for the air throw, had the right read, but the spacing was a bit off. Good escape from SQ here.
Yep. All right, chipping away at the HP, caught out with the double fireball though. That sniped the jump. All right, no more meter on the side of SQ. Take a break. There. Ooh. I think we were looking for the tackle assist there, but maybe he called it a little bit too late, so didn't end up getting, you know, a threatening cross-up. Oh, doesn't get the bat on the 2H either.
We got the flip past here, though. Clean connection into the jump loops. I like that. Ended a bit early, too. Limit strike once again. Parries the fireball, but can't get anything from it.
Man, there are so many situations where you're like, oh, okay, I parried Jinx Rocket, I parried Illaoi Rekka, you know, some of these, you know, special moves, but that one, because it's set so long ago, parrying it does not mean it's your turn.
Just a hair too far away, and again, we get a break on block there. Potentially going to be able to build it back in time now with how aggressively and early we spent it, though. I definitely like that idea.
There we go. Another break. 50%. OTG. Scooped, yeah. Able to find a pickup off of the replay, too. All right, SQ1 character closer to tying up the set.
Fury almost back. Just a bit over half. Jumps into the time winder. Just a little bit too aggressive on the positioning there. SQ, beautiful way to keep it patient.
That's actually the classic, man. You see time winder and you're like, I need to jump over this and make Ekko block. And not only does it stay out on block, sometimes you don't clear the landing. Ooh, ton of the backdash. We've seen a ton of these from Blaizzy, so beautiful dash up on the 2M.
Oh, and on the Fury dash cancel, just mashes it out. SQ so smart, 1-to-1.
Final game. Once again, a top 8 qualifier. A little bit too early on the 2H. I think we super jumped on the side of Blaizzy, so baits out the anti-air.
Okay, got the crumple. Let me strike. And the throw is able to read the tech forward, but the get-up attack continuing to stay active on the defensive situations.
Yep. Ooh, a little bit too far for the 5H. I didn't realize there was a tipper spacing with a 5H reach. I thought it was a Spirit Rush issue. Ooh, trying to go for the J2H behind the back, but still so much evasive movement. Ooh. Just looking for a clean confirm on either side, but a couple of these stray hits are keeping them in the high tension situation. Run up after the stalking dart, and that's burst out.
Such a good block on the empty jump low as well. It was able to use the push block to advocate for themselves, and SQ once again is able to break things out with a get-up attack.
All right, send out the air fireball, tagging the Ekko to cover the ground behind it. No, a little bit too far on the dash up 5M. Uh-oh. Did you press? You did.
No! Straight away, face is getting broken here. Ahri gonna get put in the dirt, still alive, but the life total is dwindling.
Ooh.
Ooh. Past him.
Bro does it, yep. Dash up 5M. Damn, backswing! Nah, Ahri really said, how can I make this about me, man?
Taking the windscreen, I like that. Footsies in my 2x KO, that's clean.
That's sick. Back sway L, my footsies are nice. Now once again looking for a lot of these back dashes as well. Super jump, call the Ahri assist for the cross up.
Okay, double up step for the knockdown. Reads the tech, misses the throw this time. It's been pretty consistent with that.
Ooh. Actually gets the air-to-air fireball because SQ is so close to you. Aw, pick up off the level 1. There we go. Tag launcher. This should be a clean kill. Okay, I thought the limit strike left them with like a sliver. I was like, oh no. Right, SQ in good position to tie up the rounds once more.
Hey, this could go astray potentially though. By pretty highly volatile character when it comes to these comebacks here. As you can see, straight under. Weaves past the time winder here. Had an opportunity, but quick open up. Luckily, super time winder's not going to do too much there.
Yep. Tried to find the pickup off of the Rekka. Ends up finding the parry. And we command grab Ahri to OTG. So he didn't want to spend the meter just yet.
Empty jump low. It's been over and over again. Luckily, the next layer is still able to find the connection. Having the Fury is a massive advantage for Blaizzy here, but the 2-8 misses.
Yeah, you're a little too overzealous on the spacing. Oh my god, Fury dash. No! You went too far. Fury gave you too much freedom of movement. Level 3 to worry about. At least so much damage with the super assist. You don't build up the level 3 in time, so we send it with the Hyper Crater Maker. No more Fury for that extra damage, but throw is lethal. No, no.
Easily punished from there. Not up kill. Mix-up time. What's it gonna be? SQ, your winner's bracket life on the line. Gets the throw. Still not enough. Ah!
Get up attack. Don't have to worry about the left or the right. It's my frame 0 DP.
Unblocked get up attack. So
Yes,
like you
yeah.
got hella time.
Yeah.
like we're about ready to go, though. It's going to be In.Syght face off against Bleed here. In.Syght, as we said, the player that was able to take down Yata a bit earlier here, continuing that march through into the top 8, and leads off with an impressive start with the parry here, but Bleed, off the tag, is still able to get the punish.
Bro, there are actually so many Ahris in this top 16. I have no excuses to not make Challenger anymore, bros. I was talking about Illaoi this whole time. Still looking strong. Burst out here on the level 1.
I will say every week we've had one character that has been all over the top 8. Week 1, it was Blitzcrank. Week 2, Illaoi really made the return. It might be the week of Ahri.
Maybe, but maybe not the round of Ahri. Already down so fast here from Bleed, who I'm so disappointed, man. Bleed doesn't play Darius, but still kills it with the Ekko. Illaoi. Usually we see this team with 2x assist, right? Because these are 2 of the best 2x assist users in the game, with Timewinder, with Slam, sending the tentacles, but now ops with the freestyle.
Yeah, big opportunity. Potentially, no, but the throw goes wide. Okay, I mean, that actually, honestly, I feel like that's one of the easier routes. So I definitely like going for that one specifically. It looks hard, but that once you have the timing down, the like triple short S1s is actually pretty easy.
Exactly. All right, run it past the wind wall. Don't have to worry about the time winder hitting the wind wall when you got 5M to dash up, tricky off the teleports, and no break to worry about either. Burrito OS. We parried the meaty time winder and then threw you out of the run up. What the?
Love of the tag as well. Didn't quite get anything we needed, but it's all good. 2H and a dream here for Bleed to be able to get the stop and complete the finish here. Full break still intact as we do manage to get out of round 1.
There you go. All right. Down set on the time winder. Oh, got your pressure going off the JH. Doesn't even need a second assist behind it.
Oh my god, the discipline to not mash throw on that jab was actually unbelievable.
Also, the discipline not to whiff the 2H, right? Could see that the jump trajectory was going to lead to the cross-up and didn't even wait for a delayed 2H. Got that anti-air 5M. Okay, Bleed is now bleeding, by the way, from the Yasuo, but still, good anti-air attempt.
Yasuo confirmed low tier. Listen!
Yep.
Character still
Who said that? Who said that? I got to time you out. Hold on. I'm dragging to moderate.
Mods,
give me a sec.
That's what mods get him. All good though. Swap through, gets a double up. Misses out on the tag launcher. Timing was a bit astray, or maybe there was a bit more hits done in the early stages than we expected.
Ooh. There we go. Beautiful run up. Just waiting for the baseball swing on the time winder and finds a great whip punish with the 5M.
Oh yeah, and normally a lot of other characters on that slowdown, things would drop out there, but Illaoi, the combo's working out beautifully as we do get that charge down S2 into the jump forward.
Ooh. Tapped out with the counter hit too well, but didn't go into the full confirm. All good. We found the throw though. Nope! You do not want to trade with charge heavy, bro. Oh my god, yeah, push blocked, so the Fury dash cancel didn't even matter. Caught out here with Timewinder to stop you in your tracks. That's game 1 Bleed.
Ooh, okay, after the speed up, charge S1, get through, manages to get the connection here, and it is going to be In.Syght with that first opening touch. It's going to put us to the break here, as Bleed's going to hold on to it.
All right, set the stalking dart, 2S2, or 2S1 rather, and now we got you tapped on the dome with the double overhead. Burst back into the corner.
Definitely not have to deal with the crouching normals. S2, the multi-hit, following up well, but we choose to just back out. Knows when to, one thing I like about In.Syt's gameplay here is we do get forced to use the break is In.Syght knows when to come up for air, which I think is a really important thing in aggressive games like this, but maybe that time could have came up a bit earlier.
Now you're getting sunk down into the depths of the sea. Instead, we find the tag launcher, but not able to find the JS2 ender. It's okay, we find it behind the back after Yasuo tries to air you.
Oh no, and mistimed the normal there. That the medium actually ended up being an OTG, so the heavy goes wide. It's a tech forward into a button here. And straight away again, Bleed. No fear in the slightest on these follow-ups.
Yep, take a break, take a break. Oh, brother, into the level 3. As YouTube chat is asking, you know, I wish there were more voice lines. No. Let the repetition rock. Now he got you in throw range.
lie. And there was still even more mix-up to come there. The down S2 to be able to get the interrupt, that full screen. Listen, Arbiter sign, I like it.
Oh my god, I've never thought of it like that, but it is the exact same function. But if Arbiter Sign spawned a Succubus where you blocked it, it would go even more insane now. Oh, I thought we blocked the burst there.
It looked like the break was going to get bursted, get blocked there. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite go their way. And down S2, he should be in free fall after that, okay? That's my last complaint. He needs to be in free fall if he whips that. He should not just be helicoptering around above me and get the block and chill when he lands. I should get to kill him for that.
Being my delicious air action, but still finding the anti-air 5M on Bleed, not gonna let you roam in the skies for free. Now he set the super 2. We backdash to keep the corner. Clean pick up JS2. Tag out. Oh my god, it just keeps going. I was really wondering if we didn't need to spend the 1 meter.
Ahri.
That was it.
You're just whipping the kick, standing medium again and again, trying to find something as Ahri falls down, but the strike throw finally goes her way. But Ahri's definitely the type of character, like you alluded to before, you're okay with taking the throw against Ahri.
Exactly. It's chill. You get the hard knockdown, you get to jump forward. No! Oh, man, the throw was definitely not what you wanted there. You wanted a double dash, but maybe just fat-fingered a little bit too early off of the parry input. Okay, triple dash. Oh my god, with Fury, you clear the screen immediately. Ooh, but cleared off the screen by Bleed. That is a 2-0 to qualify into the winner's top 8.
Exactly. Like, it's not like they're not killing it, but like you said, stand on your own 2 feet this one time here at K7. First time on TNS, we're finally getting blessed with the K7 Darius here. They are going to rock the freestyle. Ooh. I think that this, as far as Yasuo teams go, as we get the parry, I actually love this one. I think Yasuo and Darius are two of the, they're a match made in heaven.
Yeah, this is, you know, Darius, I feel like, has lost a lot of popularity as folks have kind of moved over to other big bodies. They're like, ooh, shiny. Oh, I can just parry Darius. But, you know, Super Noon and, of course, K7, of course, holding on to a little bit of faith in our Noxian Emperor.
Yeah, one thing you need to remember is when you look at all the stuff that Noon tweets specifically, is like, a lot of the times, that stuff is true block strings. That's the key with Darius, which separates you as being a good Darius, is Darius is susceptible to parry like horribly if you're just guessing and randomly apprehending. You need to have clean block strings with this character, or parry's gonna destroy you.
Exactly. You bait it out, you know, you're not always doing 5H into a special, maybe you're going gapless, maybe you're waiting out to catch a parry, but as we're talking about it, K7 has already made his way through 80% of the health bars on the other side.
To jump in, the time for the tag here is the 2H to beat it out. The overhead connects on the, unfortunately, no longer the legal man.
All right, still got break here on round number 2. Get up attack. Oh, tried to call the assist with the S1 behind it, but still able to catch Ahri afterwards anyway.
I adore that idea, but unfortunately it just doesn't come to fruition here, as we're going to get straight into the mix-up. Nice block, but takes a ton of chip for it, and the break is blocked as well. Oh, K7 is so aware.
Yeah, when you got that jump cancel available, you got to be worried. Maybe just wait one more hit at least until the airstring starts, but I understand you're trying to save as much health as possible, but ends up losing as much as possible too. Tries to jump, but caught out by 5M.
Oh no, and again, listen, I've been calling it rapid slash, and it's for good reason. The quick cross up, you know it's rapid slash because you know it's coming and it still hits you. Truly, peak Virgil gameplay.
The worst part is, you know, in your mind, you're like, oh, I have to look out for Yasuo cross up. He does it, and you're like, damn, I just didn't react in time.
Always.
Ooh, tag in for the Illaoi, no 2H though.
Down in the air to air, dash up and gets a connection here. Ooh, quick little Kara to be able to close the distance too. That stance M, you have to go there for that little Kara, or it's not quite far enough when you get the tip of your normals there.
Exactly. Ooh, still to spend the level 1, but Headless confirms the kill. Another character down. You got the parry on the assist, which gives you a little bit of meter back, but there's no punish on the point. Back out and back in.
Okay, gamer. Good God, I
Just sending
respect
it on
the
DP.
read.
Whatever, man.
That's got to be an execution error, but we'll take it.
Like, he didn't even have level 1 to do headless after, so I do imagine, yeah, he's looking for like a down back and then
That was
forgot.
tag launcher.
Oh my god, wait, you're right, never mind. I thought it was
He went crazy. Oh, gets the regular launcher on. Gets the regular launcher on this one though, and finds the low that crouching. Dude, the medium normal. Darius's medium normals are demonic.
Oh my god. Alright, sent it with the S2. I like the idea, you know, use Yasuo to cover the ground, look for the anti-air apprehend, but still able to mash out here. Tag back out to the Yas.
Oh, and stand heavy, tip of the blade, works out perfectly. Level 1, not quite enough. And unfortunately, it wasn't a height where we're able to loop it, but still, J2H finds the mark.
J2H from Yasuo, 2 gift subs from NerdJosh. Thank you for the generosity. Once again, looking for the anti-air apprehend, but nothing found. Wild T Cole just trying to stay a little bit more grounded and find an escape against K7.
Charge heavy, trying to go for the quick execution as we do find the jump in. It's a little too far, but still manages to maintain pressure at least. We do get the whiff punish.
Yeah, taking tons of damage in the corner here. Should be one more touch after this tag launcher confirmed. Oh my, he has time to do that.
You have so much time. If you just let the tag launcher go to the ground, OTG Fireball carries in moments like that as we go for the jump apprehend. Oos.
All right, the big slam does it. The Darius seals the deal for K7 Showoff. More competitive action, but you guys are here for the top 8, and we're here to bring it to you. It's our first match, once again, Blaizzy versus Hikari.
Situation as we get started here. It's going to be the 2x assist with that Illaoi, which we've said again and again is so dominant, but amazing blocks from Blaizzy to be able to earn the defense back.
Yep. All right, the assist is down, so no push block to be seen, and you couldn't get it off of the charge heavy regardless, so we go for the fuzzy J2H. That's evil work. Triple backdash, able to avoid the 5M.
It gets the extension here. Tag launcher, and of course, because we have all those tentacles, is able to get the extension.
Tap on the toes. Didn't get up attack to try and escape the tentacles this time. Oh my god, we got Gavin. Happy birthday. So level 1 cashes out on so much. Ahri on death's door right now.
Oh, Rekka, that's a great idea there. It does have a very good anti-air hitbox, but unfortunately, see that grounded normal to be able to get the open up as we do go for the charge fireball.
Set the 2S1, and we baited out the get up attack too. I don't know if I agree. Didn't really commit to it already or at the double backdash, but maybe thought it would be covered by the 5M. Either way, still able to find the back throw. And I mean, knowing that the get up attack would probably be lethal regardless, and with such a big health lead, not a bad gamble.
Definitely agreed. Oh, it's the right idea on the parry. Goes for the read. It doesn't work out. It's going to be Rekka's to follow up. Hikari's going to find the tag and find the connection here.
God, we tried to send out the grounded fireball, that S1, but not only did it get cleared by Illaoi, it cleared the way for the Yasuo assist to find that cross up. Hikari just cleaves through that first character.
Things are definitely not getting better here. Charge heavy into the down. Dude, the down H in the air is just absolutely ridiculous in those moments, especially when you're able to get the dash cancel off the charge heavy.
Yep. The fuzzy off of it is evil, man. We saw it once, and I was like, maybe we swap it up with the low this time, but maybe we'll just keep doing it until it stops working. That Fury just so late into the round, and Hikari quickly slices through game 1.
Not much to say about that one there. Truly, truly, it doesn't look like it's going to stop working anytime soon, man.
Tag launch, mean 50%. Now we set up the tentacles, the double backdash, yeah. Able to easily, catch the forward tech.
Throw again, managed to go for the jump backwards here. Oh, and the whip punish! What a way to tap the brakes for just a moment to be able to entice your opponent to take a too aggressive of a risk there.
All right, burst out, down tentacle. I wonder what we tried to set. Maybe we were full screen and thought we could go for the orb set, but instead punished into a full confirm with the Yasuo pickup.
It looked like a parry, but unfortunately, since the down S2 is able to be charged from Illaoi, is able to mix up your timing so effectively there, especially with the tag.
Oos! Sway L and OTG into the Hyper Crater Maker. That's even on the characters. Okay, Blaizzy still got some fight left in them. Bro, the charge just won. I thought you were gonna get sniped, bro. I thought you were gonna get scooped up. Ooh, there you go. Stagger pressure off of the 5Ls. +1, by the way.
And this is just the most terrifying possible version of the situation here is Hikari recognizing that you're in a position where you feel like you need to be a little more defensive, able to completely maul you with the light normals there. The threat of strike throw is enough to put the fear of God in you.
Yeah, we've been doing fuzzy overhead. We've been checking you with cross-ups, so sometimes we got to go back to the basics.
I like that too. That was a subtle little thing too, but we did standing light with the assist behind it and then went for the sweep. We are actively trying to snipe retreating guards in these moments too, even though we haven't seen it. I love the layers from Hikari right now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when you've made it into top 8, you know your opponent is already capable of swapping up the defensive layers, so you don't even need to say, oh, I've seen it, now I adapt to it. You're guessing how fast they're going to adapt is the real question.
Oh yeah, for sure. No tentacle setup here though. Zip, zip, knockdown, and of course is able to get the crumple because of it. Game time.
Ooh. Okay, trying to preemptively catch out a forward roll or a forward dash, but either way, the tentacle still got you. Snipes out the super assist. Trying to play right out of range of that fireball and of the 5M. Ooh, again, yeah, baited out in the parry timing because that fireball takes a little bit of time to travel over.
Oh, dude, the defense was immaculate until that Fury dash cancel. Hikari's going to make the executive decision to hold on to the break, though. So depending on the touch from Illaoi, Fury can make this close out. If you have optimal stuff, you definitely die on this hit. You're so dead.
God. Mashed out on the block 2H, the 2M start. And the Fury wall bounce 2. Clean it up with the JS2. And level 1 with the tentacle slam. Okay.
Oh, Hikari, incredible showing to be able to clutch up on that one. The Illaoi dominant in those stages there.
K7 Showoff and bleed.
K7, I'm not going to say exactly what he's fighting for here, but he's fighting for a lot on this one. Hey, listen, if you were in the Twitch chat, if you know, you know. K7 got a lot on the line right now.
The YouTube bot's going to be so confused. They're going to be like, what happened in between the downtime? You had to be there. That's why you got to tune in live, and that's why you got to spend the break early to make sure that we can build it up for the rest of the round. K7 pulling up with the Darius.
Oh, applies the bleed and gets the quick overhead. The J2H. Beautiful choices here, but messes up the confirm. Maybe just mistimes it. Either way, it's going to be bleed. Playing up to the namesake here is we're going to get those tentacles applied.
S1 straight through the tentacles, unafraid. I mean, you've probably seen the timing on those tentacles quite some time, so with Illaoi so spaced out, you're really just trying to contend with 5M or Rekka, so now no break on either side.
Oh my god. I don't know if that's what we meant to get there. Maybe he was trying to down back and get a 2H and got crossed up, but either way, it pays off.
Okay, run up, dash 2M. Oh, chillin', tagged out here by the Ekko on the other side.
And once again, listen, another past due bill paid by Illaoi 2M. That normal is incredible. The step forward she takes when she presses it is actually unreal.
The rent payer of all time, man. I feel like it catches you in situations where you're thinking, oh, okay, surely they whiff. On the 5, okay, I thought it was going to catch that time.
Yeah, no, listen, man. I'd be down in gold if it wasn't for that normal. At the trade, though, look for the dash up. Almost gets the connection here. We're going to go for the reversal level 3. It's not going to work out, though. The ultimate is blocked, and this should absolutely be the finish.
No double down to be seen, but you're building up so much off this. Go for the level 1, especially with a little bit of extra damage on that assist. There we go. Bleed takes the first round.
Ready. Go.
7. Not managed to keep that break in full tack, though. Gets the 2H from the tip, just barely saves it as the stance heavy. Able to anti-air that 45, such an aggressive angle to be able to anti-air at.
The Darius assist knocking you up at that 45-degree angle as well. Headless to keep the corner. Now we got the bleed applied as well. Worse for wear. Bleed now bleeding in the corner. It gets caught up in the J2H. That tricky little overhead to seal the deal.
Fury's almost back here, but Bleed probably going to hold on to this one here. Definitely was looking to go for something as far as the anti-airs go. But unfortunately, the thought is not good enough to be able to save you in the moment here as Darius continues to maul. The conquest always continues for Noxus.
Yeah, push blocked off of the S1. Sometimes it can be scary, right? Especially if the Darius is looking to bait out your parry. So push block can be a much safer way of trying to fight back for space once you've already been cornered. But fighting back clean from K7, even on the break as we head into round 3.
And to kind of build on that too, a lot of Darius' stuff, if you push block him at the right timings, he's minus, what, like 1,000 on some of his special moves. So you can really cash out huge if you push block there. I like that a lot from you.
Ooh. Charge heavy, which again locks you out of the push block opportunity. So now he burst out and send the tentacle, but it's okay. That was the assist. Still have the opportunity to jump back out and get caught by S2.
Love that, using the retreating guard to buy yourself some room. Oh man, but the tag launcher tries to go for the apprehend. It does end up whipping, unfortunately, but we managed to block out the overhead tag.
Stun scaling saved you for today. Both characters at the 50%, but we got the tumble off the S2.
Hard to spend the bar. You're at 3. You weren't building anymore. Be efficient with how you grow your portfolio. K7 managing the meter so well, as unfortunately Ekko comes in still bleeding, but a jump charge heavy is going to save the day for us.
Bro, bleed is like passive income, right? You're just putting them in the block string and the normals are working for you. You don't even need to hit them, but tech forward off of the JM seals the deal. Sometimes you gotta clock in some hours, I understand.
Yeah, bleed is the equivalent of having like 10 Airbnbs that you just don't ever have to look at. Truly, it's so strong.
Darius the landlord, I agree. All right, master of the lands here as we're one game away from winners finals. K7 had a rough start in that round number 1, but definitely seems woken up now up against bleed.
This timing was tough. Oh, you know what else is tough is the side swap. Illai's gonna get caught immediately here as we keep the combo short and sweet.
Yep. That's what we call freestyle privilege. Shout out to Sage, man. You tag in first, and then they're like, oh, okay, I'm safe to burst because they've already used their handshake tag, but you have another one to react to the, you know, super-esque flash of the burst. Now it's one more character down for bleed.
The scariest thing a Yasuo, Darius can do is just stand perfectly still and look at you, bro. K7, the 1,000-yard stare, knowing that Ekko doesn't have much to be able to do from that distance. Incredible from K7 to put a perfect on the board.
You were thinking Gen Z stare, and then you were like, wait, is that the right generation? Probably not, but all right, generating a lot of space here. S1, straight confirmed, but still able to find the cross up behind into a clean tag combo.
Facing a fireball, ended up working out. Oh no, yeah, forces the break, chucks the time winder, does get the tag back in. He's gonna leave Ekko into fight as we get the tag launcher to switch things back up.
Right. Bleed finally letting a little bit of damage rock. The tentacle summon is a little bit too far, but would have catched any preemptive movement. So staying same side, careful of the tag, but still tagged here by the Darius. Headless, puts you in one touch. Chipping away, and now throw is a factor too. Oh, God,
and just
freestyle.
Watch the life just get deleted there. The block string is a bit too long.
Run up behind the back. There we go. 2s2, a little roll action, but sniped out by the far M. Unafraid of the mix when you got all that health in the world. K7 punches his ticket to winners finals.
That's honestly, that's kind of fire, truly.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Gonna move us in though. Losers side, James 06, as we said, facing off against YLT Cole repping the Ahri, and it's gonna be James here showing off again that Yasuo Ekko, the freestyle, one of the strongest possible combinations we've seen in the game so far. Unfortunately, dropping the happy birthday though there in the corner, but does manage to get the punish on the no cancel spirit rush.
Yep. You have the fireball, you have the falling buttons on the way over, but, you know, tricky to commit to it when you're already so minus in the skies. Now we're waiting for the stalking dart, but with the wind wall, nothing to protect that Illaoi.
The overhead to throw is the most annoying thing you can get hit by. It doesn't do that much
hate it,
damage.
man.
It's not that effective, but man, it's frustrating. It does 10 psychic damage every time.
It tilts me every time. Like, it destroys my mental stack. In a game that already makes me feel so pressed on defense, sometimes you hold on to that get-up attack and you're sending your prayers, but none answered on the side of Cole.
Oh my god. And I think, because I know how I felt about that, I think Cole thought he was going to have to block the Time Winder there, so teching the throw was not even a selectable option in his mind.
Yeah. He said, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm taking to the skies. I'm taking to the skies with the air fireballs as well. Snipes you out from full screen, but no way to finally confirm unless you call out the assist. Okay, fuzzy jump. Off of the S1 stancel. Ooh! Air-to-air S1 as your assist is getting comboed. Beautiful response from James.
Gets back to the ground as well, forces the break. Ahri's gonna try and close the distance a bit here for Cole, but again, that wind wall changes your game plan, changes your tempo as Ahri so much. Luckily, the overhead's a little too far away, but unfortunately, the 2H from Yasuo couldn't be too far away if it tried.
That's not a 2H that gets crossed up, man. I've heard stories that it's happened, but I've never seen video evidence.
No, that's Will Chamberlain's 100-point game. I know there's no proof. I've never seen it, so it's never happened.
Didn't see the run-up throw, scared of the tentacle behind, but not scared enough. A clean confirm as we slam you back down into the ground.
Stomping to follow up here. Charge S1. Stance cancels continue to come through. I like this. Even if it doesn't kill, spend that 3-bar, put the pressure on. YLT Cole needs to make a move now. This is great from James.
Oh, baited out the parry on the anti-air, but didn't believe in the kill. There was no break to bait, so just ended up dropping it on James's side, but doesn't matter. We pull up for the throw to finish game
Only a
1.
fool stands between a man and his redemption.
You know, James been playing a lot too, because James got the drip unlocked.
Dude, it takes so many credits. It's 4,000 per item. I hate that I know it, and I'm still not done with my outfit, bro. Please.
It's rough. Listen, I'm still slowly building my guy. It's tough.
I don't even have Blitzcrank, man. I've been saving money for the cosmetics. Oh, no. You tried to save your assist, and you ended up running into the air-to-air. It's Burrito OS time. You got it down back.
I bought a jacket before I bought Jinx. Don't worry. Nice connection, though. Forced out the break. Oh, what a mash! So smart! Knowing the freestyle mix-up that was coming after that was going to be near unblockable, so you might as well just get aggressive in the moment. You're going to get hit anyways.
Yep. Stupid go crazy. Now it's burst out. Send it with the S1. All right, trying to look for a lot of these air-to-airs. Just barely space yourself out off of the 5H S1.
Okay. That was almost a dangerous situation there. YLT Cole manages to corral it, though.
Yep. Ooh, no limit break. And up, going for a little bit more damage and sets up the level 2. Okay. Yeah, S1 to escape. Now we got freestyle mix. The cross up. You're already sandwiched between a rock and a hard place.
Oh, and good recognition of the situation. Sees the spacing, knows he has a tentacle, and is able to go for the down S1. That quick anti-air, so smart. That's exactly, that move is designed for that situation exactly. It's the one place you use it.
Yep. Okay, super jump. For the down fireball, just to keep Ekko at bay. Oh my god. Hit confirm on the slam for Illaoi. All the time in the world to OTG super. Now YLT Cole fights back.
Yeah, that is not a projectile, unfortunately. Nothing to be able to stop the tentacle there.
All right, charge JH. Run up past the tentacles. Staying right out of range of that get-up attack. Oh, no.
Honestly, I love this break. I really like it specifically because look at the meter for Cole. Cole spent all that meter to get that damage on Yasuo, and now no parry, no potential reversals, and no big cash out if they do find the hit. James, foot on the gas pedal, and for good reason.
Land low. No, instead we go for another overhead with a falling J2H, but tries to go for a cross-up of your own. The J2L goes wide on Ahri.
That dash backwards to make sure the tip of the S1 hits as well. Very smart. Gets the jump over.
Oops. Okay, found the OTGJH. But air to air S1. Yasuo slashing through the skies here. Shouldn't need to spend the meter for it. Okay, level 1. Still so much meter available for James.
One Hasagi away. Oh, but gets the air to air. No Hasagi's required. Beautiful stuff here as James leans it down to set point, relatively even on the resources here. Break just about half for both.
Yep. Ooh, okay, caught out by the fireball. Picks up with the slam. And of course, we have the OTG Ahri super to bring things right back. Love the rounding from Cole.
Ooh, smart from Cole to not spend the meter there either, but unfortunately it doesn't quite go his way. Even with the good read, was a little too far for the throw.
We get to the time winder once again. And all the time for that tag launcher behind the back. Now we're good. All right, clean blocks from Cole. Cover the air, cover the ground with the second Illaoi assist. That slam. Ooh, Ash the way back down. Didn't believe in the plus frames. Did you hit that air to hair a little too high? It's time for me to take my turn back and whip the down forward spirit rush. Oh no.
Oh, just barely with the tip of the specials there. Is able to get the open up. James might look for the tag here soon. Here it is, the freestyle mix on the sandwich situation. Doesn't even need the second tag.
Yeah.
Why is this JMO6 guy kind of goated?
Why is he kind of goated though? Why is he kind of JMO6 guy? I don't understand. We send it with the level 1, and now one character in between you and loser's quarters. Okay, retreating guard with the slam, not trying to get locked down between the fireballs and cross up assist call. Caught you on the approach, okay. OTG, meaty stance M, and catches you with the J2H on the way down, and there's no way out. James 06 moves on to the next round.
This James 06 guy is kind of goated, man.
On the RE5M was perfect, but not perfect enough to pick up into the Spirit Rush. So hopefully that's not going to be an issue as we head into your loser side chance.
That can be a weird thing for Ahri, right? Is that your spacing being perfect can be a detriment. Like you said, the tip of that medium, again, it's just a little too far for the actual confirm that you're looking for here. But tries to go in for the burrito, doesn't quite work out. Get up attack saves the day for us here. And the air-to-air forces the break. SQ, bit of an advantage.
Didn't even want to have to deal with which side it was on, so went for the parry and believed in the strike on Ekko. Doesn't matter what side it was. There we go.
The flip pass with the overhead there. It should be just enough. Cuts through, and with this follow through, the double take a break. Absolutely, we're gone.
Oh, triple backdash. Tried to find you with that 2M, but nothing to be found. You sniped the Ahri assist. And now a few more backdashes to try and find your way in. Oops. Level 1 pickup. Send that time winder back where it came, but again, oh, that drop of the 5M.
The roll sets to the clone. Little delay. Push block saves us a lot of headache there, and the super assist, luckily, you don't get jump scared by it.
Oops. Caught you with the break. This time, behind the back with the 5M does make the connection.
Oi, just like that. Look at the meter advantage, though, for SQ. Went straight in. Yasuo super assist, not going to help us out. The clone is able to switch sides to avoid the super.
Man, this teleport champion is too good. Caught you trying to swing after the time winder, and now Fury's popped. Ooh, caught you with the retreating guard punish. Thought that we would bait out the Fury, but nothing found. Okay. Rewind to avoid the ultimate spirit rush. Over on the other side. 20 seconds left on the clock, Proxy.
I like that. Smart choice. Get a bit of chip out there. Super assist gets interrupted. Careful as we jump back in. Pops the Fury. It's going to full commit. It's going to pay off.
Hey, close first round already. Going over to Yata in a last hit situation. Fade away. Reinforce Ekko assist with the down fireball, but single hit confirmed to the S1 super.
Low, not going to work out on this clean connection. SQ unfortunately going to have to do it alone. Ahri in a solo situation. That's the danger of going into round 2 with your break already spent. Situations like this can come up so aggressively. SQ is going to have to spend the Fury here on the next touch.
Back down to LOTG. The volatile clone right behind as well, but no break needed. Oh! Okay, ultimate assist coming out from Ekko. No pick up off of the S2. Limit break down on the ground and no hard knockdown either, so instead, we gotta spend the Fury.
Fury's dash cancel, spams the lows, couldn't quite find the mark, and oh my god, again and again, that's been such a dastardly way to initiate the mix, just brute forcing it, but SQ gets the hit and has an opportunity to show some signs of life.
Chip damage is a factor too, so we're just sending all of the S2s we can, and we have S1 Super, that ult time winder, to take game number 1.
Ekko wins.
Kind of headache there, especially in that later stage of things. You just have to risk it all on a parry of some kind. It just being in a position where your best option is guessing is never where you want to be here. Speaking of which, they're about to get a bit messy. Luckily, we were able to escape at least layer 1.
Caught up the fireballs. Oh my god, enough the install. Still able to find a hit, but not a clean confirm though. Awkward tech out situation. Now you're up against the wall. S1 to call the assist. Oh, we heard it in the Ekko too. Speaking of Ekko, finally drops out of the happy birthday. Okay. Could have taken a lot more damage on SQ's side, but just opting for the limit strike stance H.
Oh, and just mashes the standing light after the situation. Not going to let that go astray. Short combo, but it's okay. What really matters is that you're back on your feet.
Yep. Okay, go for the air blade rift. Parries the time winder, but it's all good. Ekko was already waiting behind to keep the pressure up. Oh, brother. S1, S1, S2. All right, straight into the super.
No, not going to get the
no, the
there.
wish confirm.
Unfortunately, it's going to put us in a terrible spot now. Is going to be able to live this one at least.
Yeah, you cornered yourself. You let SQ get limit strike, which of course builds up that burst just a little bit faster. And again, lots of folks going for the parry on that projectile and thinking it's their turn after. She spent almost a full second setting it up, man. There's no way she would be minus even after the parry.
Fury went for the jump in, nice block on the low. Way to be able to get back in the defense. The charm comes through, but we get the parry. Fury is forced.
Ooh, I like the slight delay, just looking for the teleport to try and rewind through the Fury activation, but another delay on the burst means SQ still has one more chance. 18 seconds on the clock. No pickup off the Yasuo assist, but so much meter for Yata.
Oh, that fireball interrupts. Kind of nasty.
It out, 9 seconds. SQ does not have the health lead. Has to make her way in somehow, but Yata keeps you at bay. 3 seconds, and you have to eat this S1 super. Yata on set point.
Hindsight 2020, SQ had to have buffered along normal there. Could not have gone for the dash. Didn't have time. The super interrupting as soon as we saw the dash come through.
Ooh. Okay, good pickup off of the high airborne hit. That charge on the JH gives you all that untech time.
Clean. For the fans.
You gotta do it for the one time. Good little happy birthday going on here. That Ekko eating quite a bit of damage in the back, and now he got Burrito OS. Yeah, send it with the get up attack. I guess we didn't time the rewind correctly to invul through it. All good though.
Okay. Push away on the get up attack here. What a whip punish there. Forces the break. SQ. An opportunity to blow things wide open there.
Yep. Ooh, send the wind wall. A little scary because you had a lot of time to run past it and do 5M, but SQ stopped a little shallow, but not on this one. Finds the kill on Yata's Yasuo.
Now at this point, just get what you can done. Big delay from both players there as we're probably medium normal. The super assist for a huge chunk of damage. And even if you lose this one from Yata, amazing to be able to get the breakout.
Oh my god, yeah, and played baseball off of the Time Winder too, so now Ekko is looking so worse for wear in the back. SQ, gotta be careful about the assist call in case it gets sniped. Oh, and speaking of sniped, catches Yata out of the skies to tie up the rounds. It's still set point for Yata. SQ could bring this back.
That's one of the scariest things about this game is the Echo Mirror turns into Lethal League in a hurry. But as you can see there, quick tag to be able to get them both picked up. SQ, happy birthday, building double the meter. He's able to get that knockdown on both.
Alright, go for the regular super, double down. Cash out on so much damage on that happy birthday. That Ekko already down to 50% and he's in the back, man. He's like, I don't even know which one to tag in. There's a lot of gray health on both sides. Strike, get that burst back, but tech forward buttons. SQ unafraid to mash out.
And that was with Yata in stance as well. Big opportunity as we swing again. Wow, what a parry on the first hit, but can't quite save themselves.
Yeah, still gets the multi-hit even after. Ooh, and tried to go for a bold parry, but just a little bit too preemptive. SQ finds the kill to tie things up with the Ekko assist.
Saving the day for himself in the most clutch of ways. Air to air doesn't quite go the way we expected as SQ is able to get the pickup. Luckily for Yata though, only one character gets stuck in the blender now.
Yep. All right, double backdash, looking to try and catch out a roll, but parry on the S2. Oops.
Okay.
Yeah, double time winder, but ends up dropping. At least you ended up on a time winder of your own, but still so far away. That's burst out for SQ. Just swinging on the ground, but trying to be tricky with the air movement again. Another parry.
Too predictable block strings there. You gotta have those timings. This time, EOS ends up working out, gets the tag. Charge heavy makes it a nightmare. That charge heavy pushes you so far, so the timing of when Yasuo jumps, you can get slid underneath him without Yasuo having to really do much. Such a devastating mix of demonic stuff from Yata.
This evil work, man. Okay, just go for the stance backdash, looking for a snipe at the skies, but SQ staying grounded. Now you got to worry about this install. Oh my god, where is he? Where is it? Okay, I guess he's right there. In your 5M.
Yep. Perfect precision when it comes to sniping out after the clone, but it's not going to matter here with Yata getting to pick up one more time. It's not going to build the level 3, but because these extra extensions, things are going to get messy.
Ooh. All right. Bet it all in the get-up attack. Alright. Clean confirmed. This puts us at one character apiece, but still such a big life lead here for Yata's Yasuo. You have level 3, but you still need 2 more good hits on SQ's side.
Like, oh my god, being able to use the S1 even on block and being able to call the assist there. You put yourself in such a positive position. Yata heads up play on fleek, man.
Here we go. The parry, because you were so high in the sky, didn't end up pushing back the point, but still burst out. I thought we were going to bait it. I saw that jump cancel. Ooh. Okay, caught off the awkward tech situation with a meaty 5M. Yata. It's 1s1 as 2. No. Doesn't need to keep it simple. We got those. Alright, the dive. Freestyle pressure here with the Ekko. Charges up the heavy.
That's one of the nice things about Freestyle. One of the hidden passives is being able to just go for the quick double swap just to make your character not minus and be able to keep the same team order if you want to. Really, really smart usage there.
Yeah, exactly. You just tag in your assist. They do the assist. They get the charge heavy. They lock out all those defensive options, and you stop SQ in her tracks.
Their own let them be in their own echo chamber. Stop interacting with them. I promise you, it'll make the chat better. I love you guys.
If I were modded there, I'd shoot them in a heartbeat. But there we go. My heart beats once again for another Ahri player down here in losers quarters. It's Blaizzy versus James06.
Couple fireballs, not gonna work out. Ew, 2H into the 2. Okay, 2H into the S2 is actually kind of disgusting.
Yeah. Ooh. Slam back down into the ground. Confirms the OPG. Yeah, just get your damage while you got it. Look for the backspray off of the forward tech, but none to be seen. Neutral get up instead.
Oh no, and just the jump over the fireball. Safe and simple, about as FGC as it gets, bro. Up forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Oh no! The tag off of the assist. We confirmed the happy birthday. We got level 3 too if we'd like to spend it. No, just go for the level 1. Another extension. Oh my god. Double level what?
what happened to both your characters? Why is this James 06 guy kind of goated?
Your team actually just got decimated in an instant. Or actually, it was the longest 20 seconds of your life, but it felt like an instant. OTG2L. Big whiff on the stance H.
Uh-oh.
Oh, but it's all good.
Comeback time potentially here for Blaizzy. Clutch with the electrics. Okay.
Damn, electric LM into electric LM. What the hell? Alright, get the damage where you can off of the OTG super.
Oh, no. And Blaizzy did go for the cross up there. Obviously, it is auto block because of the super assist connecting, but it just applies a lot of mental pressure there, especially being able to pull them out of the corner, potentially put them in a weird spot. But James, we don't feel pressure.
Exactly, forging the flames. Alright, jumping over the Fox Flame as well. Wild Flares, unfortunately, going wide, but it's okay. You got Vi to tag in. Dude, level 3s hit both characters in this game. Only if you're James 06. So true, chat. So true.
True. To actually answer that question, usually only the first hit. You don't get the animation on both.
Exactly, yeah.
But actually,
damage.
for James, you know. Come on. It's different.
Which is why it was so smart to route into the double level 1, right? Not only to keep the, combo up, but to maximize the damage you're getting on that assist in the background. Alright, Blaizzy's still fighting back. Gonna hold on to the break, I assume, from James.
Ooh. Okay, you're gross. I like that. Safe and simple. Don't overcomplicate it. You know, we got burrito OSs and everything in between. Sometimes empty jump throw is good enough.
Yeah, exactly. Bring it back to basics. Don't need to reinvent the wheel. You do need to land a hit, though. Oh my god, both of them just trying to land. I actually thought Ahri was in Fury, and then I realized she's just pink. Oh my god, you thought Ahri got hit by the S1? But as it turns out, she blocked. It's time to take some damage.
Yeah, he's gonna commit to level 1 there. Didn't want to go for the charge up and try and go for the charm. Knows they're gonna have to get 2 hits here, so that's actually smart calculations. And both hits do come through. Gets out of the round with the burst intact. That's so sick from Blaizzy.
There we go. Able to clutch up and didn't even have to use the Fury for it. So now, not only did we stay alive, we are so ahead on the break bar.
Oh, delayed too much on the tag there. Push block saves us a bit of a headache there. It's James. What a block from Blaizzy!
All right, double backdash. Maybe a bit too high on the J2H. Much higher than you were looking for. At least the triple electric. Oos. Oh my god, the backspade L is so good.
I hate watching Vi's that have that execution too, because it makes me feel like, it makes me believe that I can do it. And I can't.
I know.
They make me want to try though.
Hour 1 is always like Vi 2x KO BNBs. Hour 2 is Vi 2x KO beginner combo no electric. It's the classic.
Yeah. I'm YouTubing first time FGC. I'm like, I can't do these. This is too much. This character's way too hard for me, bro.
It's a hell of me, bro. You said BNB? I don't know about all that, man. Ooh. Okay, the sway after the S2 lockdown. Finds the hit on James.
And again, extends it extra. Denting blows to be able to cut through.
Pow, 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 pow. Oh my god, and we tagged in the Ahri as well, not only for the extra damage, but to get this extra extension too. Didn't even need another level 1 behind it. Blaizzy takes game 1.
Yeah, the momentum had just built up a little too heavy there after the comeback from Blaizzy. Blaizzy getting that comeback, having to break at round start, and forcing James into a position where they had to fight out the second and third rounds, basically without really ever having their defensive mechanics on deck, that's just too much. The momentum was too good.
Yeah, exactly. When you don't have parry, when you don't have break, to at least threaten, if not actually use, it just gets even more terrifying. Like, man, I really gotta block this all out. Alright, stomp, meaty stance M.
Faulty said nerf double down. Hey, listen, no. Shh.
Oh, hold on.
Double down's fine. Hold on. Stop. I need this.
Yo, keep it down. That fuse is broken, but I use it, so keep it down over there.
It's recommended. I need that.
It's the first one they show you in Jet Select. Oh my god. All right, selecting the Yasuo chance. Surely you clear. Okay. I've seen Bionic Arm hit a little higher than I would expect tonight, so truly wasn't sure, but ended up getting locked down by the hold super coming back.
Boom.
Walk it out. Oh my god. Tried to avoid to double backdash on the assist, but still ended up getting caught in the backdash by Ekko. S1, S1, S2. Back down.
Oh. I thought for sure we were gonna go. I thought for sure we were gonna go for the self double down there. Has to go for the tag in the end. Ahri gets mixed up a couple times in a row. Could have just completed the combo, but said, nah, let me get that reset real quick.
Yeah, playing with this food a little bit. Had to remind people why he made it this far into the loser's side. Top 8. He is kind of goated though, as long as you don't drop. Another round.
Yeah, chat talking about it. Yasuo is one of the characters. Yasuo is the least double down reliant character in the entire game. I don't think anybody needs it, but Yasuo is the one character where it's like, it feels overkill. I don't really. He can double down himself. It's fine.
Exactly. Especially when you get the extra utility of other fuses, freestyle, making it easier to bait out burst, 2x assist, just making it so much more oppressive in neutral and in offense. Like, I think you'll be okay. Oh, uh-oh.
Good idea with the tech forward there. Drops the knee and gets the tag. Ekko takes a grip of damage just from getting juggled on the assist, though.
Bro, if we got the confirm off of air-to-air S1 to catch out Ahri Foxflame, I would have pogged out of my gourd. Despite seeing my main get beat up, it would have been sick. All right, pick up off the 2H Timewinder. And Freeze right behind. No meter required for the kill.
Okay.
Ooh, big whiff on the 5H.
Distance there. I thought on the push block for sure we were gonna get a whiff punish, but it's okay. Still maintaining pressure and maintaining the lead here, James. Yep. Safe and solid the way you need to be.
Triple backdash, quadruple backdash, and Yasuo decides, you know what, I would like to engage after all. We got level 3 available too. Oh my god, another pickup into another loop of S1, S1, S2. The break, the freestyle pressure, man, I hate it. And the self double down should tie up the set 1-1. There we go, James.
Yeah, normally what you'll see is you'll see 2x assist for players to be able to set up for combos like that. Going for the S1, S1, S2, and having that second assist to be able to save yourself and juggle it. The loop generates so much meter and so much damage. But finding a way to do it with the freestyle there, I like it.
Right. One more game for one of these players at the end of their loser's run. Let's see it.
I've been in worse spots.
Okay, letting the intros rock this time too. They're both stressing out a little bit.
Need a little time to breathe. I respect it.
Yeah. They're like, hold on now. 2 games back to back, down to the wire, looking for a couple of backdashes to whip punish, but sniped with the fireball, and we get the tag off of the Vi, who gets to charge up S1 full.
Oh, your poor life bar, dude. Look at that. It's crazy. And then gets the jump in that you have to take that much damage and then deal with the triple overhead. Blaizzy. Come on.
Full work. Blaizzy trying to continue that momentum from game number 1. There we go. Charge up the JS1. Send your Vi into the heat of battle. No tag out to the Ahri.
Okay, extra damage with the Fury. Should be enough to kill, actually. It's going to be level 1, extra little extension, just enough to finish it off. The Fox has to come in solo and almost gets the hit.
This Fury champion is a little crazy, man, but runs down the timer here as we find the hit for Blaizzy. Okay, no hold super. Hold assist? Okay, but the assist, ended up eating the blow. Still, James down backing on the other side, lost a lot of space for it, so we just go for another super assist. There's still some more meter behind it, but we're not even gonna need it. Run up to M to put Blaizzy on set point.
Second time that triple overhead has been able to find the mark there. Blaizzy's been doing such a good job of making situations where that's even been a possibility here, but this time it's just the dash up crouching light.
Yep. All right, back into the corner we go. Yeah, and Limit Strike just to get ourselves a little bit faster off of that Fury. The jump forward still doesn't get caught up by the get-up attack. Big drop, though.
Angel 6 trying his best to prove that he's still as goated as we think he is. Going for the jabs here. Nice push block. Creates the whiff.
Timewinder. Behind the back we go. Ooh, hop over to the other side, but wasn't sure off the forward tech, or back tech rather, so still gets pieced up by the Sway Elf.
Damage there. Tried to commit for the throw. Love the idea. The bionic arm beats out the attempt at the overhead. No, charm misses.
It doesn't pick up. The bionic arm just put too much velocity in the object, man. We couldn't keep up. Oh no, but we tried to send the Blade Rift. I have to imagine that's either a little bit too late or a misinput altogether. We punched through with the 5M.
Oh my god, and the quick dash up and the connection from Blaizzy. James 06 certainly is goated, but unfortunately is gonna have to settle for 5th place tonight. James, good shit.
Dude, the worst part, my birthday is the day after, and I'm greeted with Teemo of all things. It could have been Diana, it could have been Leona, but you know, we shall see when that next character drops. I hope you guys are excited for even more characters to join 2XKO. As we go into losers quarters, it's Yata and Bleed. All right, Yata already making bleed once again with the sharp hilt of the sword.
Okay, set things up. And just tried to weather the storm, but unfortunately, you can only flip so many coins in a row correctly. Here, it's gonna be the limit strike one more time. And there's the throw, the burrito OS.
It's the classic forward roll, back roll, ends up getting caught by that throw input. And even if they end up whipping throw, they still can teleport back to the clone and meet you regardless. And avoid the get up attack. It's pretty good.
Same situation again. Oh no, and the layers are just too much. Ends up dropping the combo though.
Run it back. Yeah, approach after the Timewinder. Finds the cross up. Yeah, you do not burst here.
Yeah, it's painful to watch your character go away, but you have to save break. Do not spend it on a hopeless situation.
Yeah. Walk it up. Oh, I caught you with the... I keep wanting to call that an air dash from Ekko, but it's like a slight hop. But you guys get the energy, you get the idea. I thought you were going to get caught by the Timewinder landing into it, but I guess you just barely avoided the active range. You did not avoid getting beat up and ganged up on them.
Stout still gets the 2H opportunity. It's about as far as we can. Here it is, limit strike, setting it up. Get up attack saves us.
Ooh. Tried to send out the Timewinder, tried to go for a jump in, but clean 2H. Yata's not going to let you get away with that. Oops. Walk it out, hold the stance, and let the Ekko assist do the job.
Yeah, that neutral assist, like you said, pretty effective jump scare. Tried to go for the soul read on the jump forward throw. I respect it here. Bleed tried to commit with a bit of that themselves, but in the end, gets the connection.
Oh, we have so much meter. Of course, we're going to send up after the JS2. It's the level 2 super. We send it with the tentacles. Oh, but able to escape, actually, just mashing out on the side of Yata. Oh, but mashed out the retreating guard to get caught with that 2M.
Lucas in YouTube chat, listen, losing is the first step in getting better. If you're having fun, keep grinding. It'll be good. Also, definitely use mediums. 100% use mediums.
I saw it to the side. You told them to stop getting rage baited, and then they started talking about the game. I was like, yes, yes, excellent. But a game number 1 over to Yata after the break. Okay.
Oh,
that so much happened.
Dude, a lot to unpack. In the end, everybody's getting slammed.
That's what I'm saying, man. Welcome to the Space Jam, or the Sub Jam, I guess. It's subterranean. Trying to bring you back down to the cold, cold seas, but instead knocked out here with the baseball bat as Yasuo picks up the confirm.
Decent trade. Same medium follows up. The heavy. The delay, the double mediums into the delayed heavy was so sick from Bleed. As we jump into the S1, cute idea to deal with that. Unfortunately, doesn't go our way.
Yeah, you jumped into the Ekko S1. You got that Timewinder assist, the hop over. You were waiting for the... I actually wonder what you were waiting for, because we didn't go for a parry, we didn't go for an anti-air, but just ended up getting caught on the other side with the hop.
Oh, that double tag dastardly gets the hit in the end.
All right, round 1 to bleed.
Yeah. I think maybe just missed a buffer dash on that throw there, because I think that we were one quick little stutter step away from being able to close the distance. A quick little poke. Yata back off to the races again.
SQ just in time to see our losers quarters again. Great work on the run today. Thanks for stopping on by. Ooh. Cross back up, cross back down, and there we go. Caught you with the cross up on the low.
SQ also coming through with my favorite raid emote of all time, the wide Chie walking. It would be just beautiful, truly beautiful.
It's so powerful, man. The aura farm stance, just chilling in, you know, the down S1.
Oh, what a blow. Okay, hold on. Bleed, defensive moment of the night here, and gets the counter poke, and gets them both.
Wait, we're getting so many situations where Bleed is getting these happy birthday situations. Just incredible work. Yeah, so we're seeing the level 3. The cinematic is not doing further damage to the assist like Proxy said, but that first hit did a grip though.
My God, and a test of fate. Doesn't quite work out for us. Dashes up, gets the throw. There's tentacles for the pickup, and it's a single character remaining. Bleed. Oh, super assist. Oh, just goes for the normal assist. What an air-to-air.
Front row. Look for little JM action. Look for the 2M again. We've been mashing on the retreating guard, but there's nowhere to escape. We have the down S2, and of course we have 2M as well. Bleed ties it up.
Illaoi is also one of the hardest characters to retreating guard against because of how good her natural block string ender is a ranged low. Like, it's just, it's very difficult to utilize that mechanic against her.
Exactly, and it's so tempting, right? You're like, oh, this is a big body with big buttons. I just want to make some space so I can at least be tricky with my mobility. But she catches you out if you're being a little bit too antsy. You get double charge heavy. Okay. Right, break off of the time winder. Okay. Big jump off the 2H. Oh my God, that actually still caught you on the way back down. I thought it was gonna whiff clean.
Protect your feet. Stay medium. Tries to commit with the overhead. The jump in almost finds the mark here. Here it is. Sandwich situation.
Yep. There we go. Fade away with the JH. Didn't believe in the hit though. Just tried to be tricky. Uh-oh. Oos. All right, clean parry. Just swiping at the assist. Ooh. Tries to go for an air-to-air J2H to hold your ground, but instead you get air-to-air for your troubles. One more character down off of the tag launcher.
You're doing a great job of restabilizing here. Standing light. What a whiff punish there. Yata might have to spend a little bit of meter here. No, it looks like it's going to be fine.
There we go. Take the break, take the character. One character apiece, and relatively even on the meter scenario. All right, I didn't realize. I thought that was like 2.1 meters, instead it was 2.9. We got full bar on the side of Bleed. Just looking for an opportunity to spend it, but get shimmied off the backdash.
Oh my God, you're so minus there. Nice extension, spends level 1. Not quite enough, I don't think. Yeah, it's gonna be the mix-up one more time.
Yeah, RedRiotRoss would have caught up the get-up attack, but maybe we're just a little bit too late on the rewind. Oos. There we go. 5L behind the back. Yata on set point.
Brave from Yata to press in that situation too. I'd have been so worried about the level 3 Ekko players when they have it. They gotta do it.
Yep. There we go. Caught with the same side low off the Yasuo. No! Okay. Tried to backdash to put yourself in the proper space into anti-air, but still, off of the super jump, ends up going blind.
Okay. Actual extension, got the knockdown here, following through well with the limit strike, and tries to bait out the get-up attack, and Yata's waking up with jumping specials, bro.
You know, man, if you really want to, you know, get out of pressure, I understand. What? Okay, the double rewind. Me when I'm a DJ? Oh, me when I get hit by 5H. The Time Winder does the job. Didn't even need the level 1 behind it.
Illaoi has consistently been the hero when she's been called upon, though. Has been so good. Look at the defense from Bleed. Bleed's blocking has been so crazy.
Yep, looking for the push block, but puts you at perfect range for the Yasuo S1, so you're not out of harm's way just yet. Blocks the double overhead off JL, J2H. Oh my god, you're weathering the storm, but there we go. Throw finally finds a hit. Cross up with the OTG and cross up one more time. I can't even tell where Yata's at.
Very smart here to cash out the damage before the Fury is available here. Gonna force the Fury in a suboptimal situation now.
Uh-oh, look, what? That can't be what you wanted. Crazy way to try and deal with the stance hop. Fighting for their life. It's one touch. You have Fury, but it's rapidly running out. There's not much great health for you to come back with, but finds the anti-air 5M on the whipped S1. Bleed still has one more chance. Fury about to beat up for Yata as well.
Yeah, absolutely great press. Timing on that was perfection, but the overhead also looking just a little bit perfect from Yata.
Claim codes and of course those direct contributions as well. But as we head on into things, let's give these gamers a little bit more to fight for. It's winners finals. You've all been waiting for it. It's Hikari versus K7 Showoff.
The 2x assist versus Freestyle here, showing off two of what are the strongest gameplay styles in the game currently. As you can see here, 2H to be able to mark out the jump as we go for the limit strike immediately into the corner.
Trying to keep you at bay with the S1. Wait for that assist to come back up. Ooh, behind the back with the air though. Picks up with the Freestyle, the second tag into the OTG stomp.
Look, K7 on every hit is as aggressively as possible seeking to do limit strikes because the break is still there. I actually love this game planning here. Finally, the break does come through.
Wow! All right, baits out the burst. Such a good start to the round, but it's already rapidly losing momentum for K7. He built up all of those limit strikes just to get a burst that was baited.
Okay, well, cuts through with the level 1. K7, playing the character that he's invested the most time into, his Yasuo. Opportunity to be able to keep himself up.
I'm never going to get over just seeing, you know, pentuple, hexuple backdash coming out from Yasuo, only to try and pull up with the S1 and get anti-aired for it. Or rather the jump H, but either way, on the other side, K7 snipes you straight out of the skies with this level 3. There we go.
And we didn't get to see it matter there, but Darius has one of the best super assists in the game, not only just because it's headless, so it is a massive hitbox, but it applying bleed is such a detriment to your game plan. It's so good when you're behind to be able to apply that bleed and get aggressive.
That's scary. We parried the assist, so we ran up to try and get a little bit of damage. We did auto-correct with the 5M, but just barely didn't get whiff punished for it, so K7 able to find a happy birthday after too. Oh my god, the assist extension.
That extra bit of damage on both. And look at the life total. Look at the chip add up, bro.
Oh my god. Okay, chase down. Oh no, but speaking of happy birthday, oh, maybe trying to bait up the burst, but you were just one hit too early on the combo ender.
I'm gonna break, ends up saving us a lot of headache. Oh my god, and what a bait there. K7, first time we've really seen him on skates in a moment like that.
Back down to the ground. Do we spend the extra 2 bars? Indeed we do, to get that Darius off the screen.
Nice tag.
The S1 actually avoiding the 2H is kind of crazy, but I didn't avoid the Illaoi. At least we find the tag in.
Starts that heavy a little too long, goes for the dash up and picks up the Yasuo, gets the swap as well, and that extra bit of damage. Chooses not to go for the S1. You can hold S1 after doing that super to take a tentacle you've already placed and place it where the super ended.
Yeah. So very important to make sure that you're keeping the pressure up, but keeping the pressure on is K7 really running away with it. Okay. One character apiece. You still have Fury as well. Might spend it on the next hit, but gets baited immediately. Hikari knew that you only had 1 hit to survive. There is no mind game there if you want to try and bring this round back.
Break off the table for both players here. Tentacle Slam sets us up for the mix-up here. Absolutely on the tag. Sees the swing coming out. Reads the tempo. And is able to get the Illaoi in on advantage.
Game of timing once again, just walking it back out. Gotta make sure we're not giving anybody a free opportunity to get up attack and clear the tentacles. Yeah, we saw that again, right? It's the Yasuo cross-up. If it didn't make any purchase on an airborne opponent, it's fine. We have tag air throw.
Oh, and after the throw whiffs, the 2H finds the mark. Apprehend to get the knockdown here and gets the side swap as well with the bleed applied.
Run it up. Ooh. Oh my god, the tag just keeps it going. Bled up and bled out. And still planting the Illaoi here for Hikari. There you go, freestyle privilege once again. So many handshake tags to be able to react to that burst flash, and now K7 takes game 1.
It's just like you said, having like it's a tough reaction, but you have like 20 something frames, like mid 20 frames to be able to react there with the tag. So it's definitely it's a tight but doable window.
Yeah. Especially when you know you're getting towards the end of the round, your opponent has to do it to try and stay alive. You're just looking for the big green flash. Oh no, and you're looking for the big green of the Illaoi tackle, sets the tentacles, puts you right back in the corner.
Oh no, and the get up attack is baited here, forces the break. It's gonna put some block stun down, but both of the characters are immediately opened up. Hikari with an incredible read on defense there.
Oh, just barely not able to bring Darius back down to the ground. That level 1 would have been the kill on the assist. Still doing so much damage to him. You will not scoff at that. Yep, charge heavy, jump back out, and you still have time to OTG Shockwave, man.
No, dude, K7 dropped the combo. Hikari bursts anyways, and it's blocked immediately. What a comedy of errors.
Dude, the calls from both sides on the burst bait timing have been immaculate. Oh my god, S1, S1, S2. And we spend the second bar. It's another level 3 coming out from K7. The title drop. All right, one more round for K7.
The thing.
Yeah, the deep run up into the 5M. No fear. No assist behind it either.
Swap through, following up well, optimizing us into the corner as we do get the tag. Hop over, fireball, bleed applied. How far do we push this?
There we go. Yeah, push block just immediately to try and buy your turn back, at least to stop the block string, but better yet to look for the whiff punish.
Okay, breaking some room is definitely smart. Chooses not to go over committal with the second use of the S2. What a parry! And charges for the execution on Illaoi.
Oh no, but maybe goes a little bit too far for his own good behind the wind while Yasuo just swinging to get to the approach on Darius. Tries to take to the skies, but ready immediately for that 2H. Hikari just running away with the momentum.
He's not looking much better here. That break still. S1 low to the ground, ends up working out. It's a good start.
Yeah, limit strike tumbles you over to the corner. Damn! Alright, no way to burst bait there, unless you fully committed to dropping your combo, so good time to use it on Hikari's side.
Oh no, blocks layer 1, but layers 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just it's too much, bro.
K7 picking out all the layers right now. Bled on Hikari's side, but clears it with a 2L. Alright, gradually building up the fury on the side of K7. I wonder if we decide to spend it. It's a perfectly winnable round, but getting baited could be crucial. Okay, waits it out, but still gets thrown right after. Great choice from Hikari, right? Because obviously hitting with 2L, 5M, any single hit wouldn't have been enough, but forcing the cinematic means you get one more round.
Oh man, and it kind of naturally baiting the attempt at the break potentially in that moment too was so sick.
Spaced out, push block into the Rekka. Alright, truly guessed the jump, was trying to see if we could bait out a parry there, but he found after the apprehend.
Pass damage really adding up here. For the dash through to push him closer to the corner. What a jab, but unfortunately again, neutral jump doesn't work out from there.
Okay, Rolled up, thrown up, ended up same side into the low too. I know if you super jump, you can also end up on the other side. So, not gonna lie, I got hit.
Guys been warning us about the wind for years and years. Finally, it pays off here.
Facing the wind, swiping at a 2-2H, gets whiffed, tries to take to the skies. Right back down. Ooh. Fade away. All right, trying to slow things down here on K7 side. Especially because you know that that Fury is terrifying, even with the parry scaling. She's beating up your assist, man. Okay, Darius gets to stay alive, but in trying to protect him, now you might just lose your point. Send it with the level 1, and there's no health to be recovered. It's one touch for K7. You gotta find a good time to use this Fury.
We have level 3 as well. Doesn't want to waste too much effort getting the hit on the Yasuo here, swinging out the heavy of his own. 2H has the Fury. This is definitely enough to kill.
They're running for the Fury wall bounce. No, instead just goes straight into the level 3. No extra Fury damage required, but with all the meter in the world, the ultimate does it. K7 now up 2-0. But of course, it's winners final. As a reminder, it's first to 3. Hikari could lock in and reverse sweep, but it is surely an uphill battle.
They're lucky the game is over there. Darius with a reset. It's not something you want to have to deal with there, but it's 2-0 for K7 now. Is right at the round start. Chooses to back off, gets the hit, goes for the tag. Decent save here and good defense from Hikari.
GG stomp. Picks up with the Illaoi assist as well. Oos. Said the tentacle, said Darius, help me out, bro. He was like, nah, you got it.
You are big.
Hey, weather the storm. All right, my bad.
You saw him go to the gas station. Want anything? It's just not there.
I'm going to Taco Bell, bro. You want anything? Nah, I'm good, man. A little busy over here.
Oh, tag timing is perfection. Gets the connection here. Damage really starting to add up on both. K7 showing off the happy birthday route.
Okay, anti-air plus frames off of the stance forward. Oh my god, the freestyle. Yeah, you just get to continue the Rekka, so there's so much block stun off of the Darius you already tagged out. Ow. Chip damage is a factor even if you end up blocking. Yep.
And that's a situation too where even if you jump, command motion will hit high enough. So that's guaranteed.
Exactly. Checkmate unless you want to guess on the parry, but there we go. Speaking of the parry, no way to cross up out of this one. All right, K7 ties up the character count. Still going toe-to-toe on the meter as well. 2 bars here for this final fight.
3 super assists still at their disposal. Gets the bleed applied. Super comes out.
Ooh. Tried to run up, maybe a 5M on Illaoi, but the timing caught out here by K7, the tumble state. One more level 1. And back down into the ground. K7 show off on set point.
That's the rip, trying to go for the S1 here. Tag into the parry. What a call out.
Oos. All right, swiped up the assist, but not trying to commit too hard to taking that damage. Knows that Illaoi is right behind, but so is Yasuo. Nothing personnel, kid.
Oi, and the standing jab works out beautifully. Situation sets up well as we go for the wind wall and reads the jump. Just goes for the heavy in the air.
Oops. There we go. Tentacle pick up off the 2S1. And back down to the ground. Double, triple, quadruple dash. Ooh. Watch with a cross-up reset on hit. Back down to the ground and stomp L. Finds the kill.
K7 show off. This Yasuo. Oh, hold that thought. Listen, I was gonna try and do, one of them speeches, one of them. This is that moment. Any given Sunday type of. No, just gone.
Exactly. All right, tie up the rounds. Hikari still has a chance to put 1 on the board here. How did Hikari make it to winners finals? This is so one-sided. You must be new around here. That's all I'll say. Oos. All right, pick up off of the slam with the OTG stomp.
Okay.
Back into the tentacle super. Wait out the get up attack.
Okay, did have time to block at least. Cross up 2H, it's a mix-up too!
Figured it out. Nothing found off the 5H. That backdash ends up catching the assist behind it as well, so burst out. Jump over the slam. Fade away JH. This you sent it all on the S1. You were like, all right, Darius, you got me, right?
I say, if anybody got me. Noxian Warlord, unfortunately, here is not going to have our back on this one. Yasuo is certainly going to die here, and Darius is going to have to do a massive, massive amount of lifting on his own here.
Oh, double, triple backdash. Still catches you out here on the low. Oh, and you just barely built up the meter for the super too. All right, push block, but it doesn't save you. We just run back in. Oh, brother, the tentacle's just doing so much damage. Caught you on the dome with the overhead as Hikari brings it back to 1-2.
Yasuo wasn't even alive. That character was getting juggled, getting destroyed.
Yeah.
Dude's not even in the game. That's crazy.
They were just beating up a corpse, man. It was unnecessary roughness. Oh, S1!
Oh.
Both of them getting caught up by the Darius, though. Oh, but a little late in the headless.
Even there, still okay. Wasted the meter, but still has a slight advantage. Now, as we do get the tag, that slight advantage has turned into a massive swing here.
Wall down, set up win wall, and still gets caught up by the Pierce. Snipe up the assist behind it, no full confirm, and we get counter hit 2H'd.
So smart, gets that swap just in time to be able to get the punish there. Darius wasn't going to be able to do it on his own, and Illaoi is going to pop the Fury straight away. A good read on the timing of the parry, but luckily Hikari whiffs.
Lock up whiff on 2M? What the hell? These are layers I was unprepared for. Hikari has up the character count, 1 meter apiece. Even on the assist super meter too.
Side swap here, gonna get us closer to the corner. Big advantage to Darius now.
Oops. Alright, not gonna be able to kill off of this, but I wonder if we spend a level 1. No spend on either of the supers, actually.
Oh, but the dash in just jails him out and just goes straight in for the mash afterwards here. Hikari on the warpath, trying to get this run back here. 3 straight is a possibility. It's not an easy one, but certainly the roadmap is there.
Still got some wind in our sails, trying to make sure that we know that that wanted result was not a fluke. In case K7 still slicing through. Oops. 60% down. Now we're knocking on the doors with bleed, but just ran full up with the 5 Ls. Baits out the burst.
And here dashes up, gets the forward throw. No dash up extension. Instead, it's just an anti-air. And with these extra little bits of damage, definitely going to be enough. Might not even have to spend the bar. No, it's going to spend the 1. Okay, worth it.
Okay, at least spends the Illaoi bar. Tags out. Big chiller. But now just looking for triple backdash. Puts you at that awkward spacing where, you know, 2M is a great counter poke. The Rekka, of course, covers a lot of space as well. I'm looking for that whip punish. Now we finally set up the tentacle super. Oh, no pickup with the tentacles. They were just a little too late.
My God, dude, the forbidden down 2H. Darius says, I feel like you never really get that much value out of it, but when it hits, boy, does it hit.
Yep. Oh, just looking for the single off of the S2. And you got the Yasuo, but at the cost of your own life. Hikari has quickly tied up the set. Also, welcome back, gamers.
Refresher push.
All right. There you go. Hold the line. Ooh, ended up going for the blade rip this time. Let Darius do the work. Woo! Anti-airing the assist? What the hell?
Okay.
There we go. Tag out so you can get the tentacle super. And it's running for the throw. It's been so much respect on Wake Up, right? None of these get up attacks because they know that we're just looking for backdash to bait it out.
Saved us a lot of headache. 2H! No, doesn't go our way! Again, Darius has an amazing 2H hitbox, but it's all in front of him. It's just very horizontal and very vertical.
Yeah, just spend it to kill the character. 2 bars down the drain. K7 down to that last. How long can the Yasuo stay alive?
Oh, super assist actually gets interrupted here.
That was a scary whiff on the S1, but no punish. Oh my god. No! It drops! Oh.
And the get up attack. Oh, see, I feel like Hikari's gonna want to block there no matter what, just in case you're plus enough to be able to swing. Oh, that's just a little bit of a miscue. That's a mental miscue from K7, but we're back in it here. Not looking like it's affected him at all.
Slashed up once again. At least that's breakdown from Hikari. Trying not to bring this to a round number 3. Alright, found a good burst point to try and escape. Yeah, you're just weathering the storm, trying to give Yasuo a little bit of time to build that burst back up, or that health back rather. Run it up. Oh my god. Yeah, I tried to approach with the assist behind, but ended up putting him in harm's way. All that health recovered, and for what? Still finding some damage on K7's point. Oh!
No! The
no!
assist! Both of them take a grip! Yasuo's down to almost nothing!
Oh, man, the assist call. Maybe looking to bait out a push block timing, and it worked out perfectly. This puts Yasuo in such a rough spot. I like the limit strike, routing into it just to get a little bit more burst back.
That's it?
That's one. And straight into the S2. K7 down, but not out. Able to find just enough damage to kill.
Saving the day for himself here. Burst. Almost back for both players here. The break. Just barely not on the table. S1 gets the jump over. Yasuo has to weather the storm and does. Blocking, that was so important. You couldn't let the happy birthday come through.
Yeah, the poke out on the redash and baits out the burst too. We still got the tag. You gotta be careful. It's 5M pickup here for Illaoi. Alright, wait up the tentacles, but a bold mash out coming out with a 2L.
He did jump tag. That was actually crazy.
He said, I'm good, man. Get me out of here. Oh, no, but no escape to be found. The Yasuo 2H comes for us all. Let's see. Potential final character for K7. Let's see if we can at least bring it back to a 1v1. Clean parry, but it's on the assist.
Arch Heavy was attempted. Still all right. No more meter for super assist from here.
Ooh. Okay, right outside of range, the S1. And catches you air to air with the J2H, that down heavy. Looking for another limit strike. Look, we're close to the Fury. Oh, no!
Spend some meter here, probably. Yup, just take the damage. Reposition the tentacle. No, he's going to hold it still.
Yeah, just stand on business. Look for the chip. Summon the tentacle. You have to Fury to get some health back, but the 2M catches the approach. Hikari is able to find the reverse sweep in a close 3-2.
To see, one thing that's been happening a lot tonight that's irritating me is 3 of the characters are the same color and then one of them is not.
I know.
And so it's like, that's been happening so, am I crazy? That's been happening so much.
It's people really like the pink chromas, and I feel like the red chromas. Those ones are getting me quite a bit. We got the mustard Ekko though. Oh no! All right, never mind. It's looking pretty rough for our hero Blaizzy.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was coming with a lot of momentum here. It's gonna be the Vi having to do all the solo lifting and the break already spent, as well as we're both back and forth trying to go for the whip punishes here. And Blaizzy hopefully has noticed Yata's gone for a ton of retreating guard early in this pressure.
Yeah. Still not able to escape. Yata was waiting in the wings, big chillin'. And all the time in the world to mentally refresh. S1 takes a quick round 1.
Your hope gone with the breeze.
The deep dash 5M, no assist.
Crazy for that.
Hell.
My God.
To the mind of a Slayer player who's playing Yasuo.
Oh God.
What's going on?
Break for the pickup, goes for the tag. Here's the super. Ahri has not participated, not for a second. What? All right, Yata is playing real experimental right now. I'm not gonna
Exactly. We're doing things. Oh, okay, good thing we did the Fury dash cancel there. Otherwise, the denting blows on block has like a very guaranteed and mashable, parry point. Oh, brother. Does that kill the assist? Doesn't. It's so close though.
Woke up the parry though, catches the legs and manages to go for the side swap there, but it's very smart going to the target combo. The medium to get the side swap there. You don't get to see it often, but so effective in that moment.
Yeah, the double stand medium just to make sure we're good on the sides. Now we're looking good on the HP as well. We still have freestyle pressure, so even though these characters are at basically 1 HP, it's still a terrifying combination as Yasuo with the dive, that charged S1 finds the hit on Blaizzy. No! Oh, no. Oh, I like the idea with the sway to go through the projectiles, but you went for the sway light. It just ended up getting caught with the late active frames of that time winder.
That happens to me. So I felt that so hard. That happens to me so much, just dashing into time winder randomly. Is Ahri finally going to get an opportunity to play the game a little bit here?
You parried the fireball and you just went for a dash under 5M. It whipped. You did it again. We're still no punish on the way back down. I mean, that's goated.
Oh my god. Unfortunate timing there on the super is not going to work out for him. Goes for the jump over, gets the press, secures the hit, and just recommits. I love it.
I like the idea. Put Ekko in harm's way, and it's like, okay, Yasuo is spaced out. He'll be chilling, and still got scooped up by Vi. So Blaizzy finally with the character advantage. Sway L. Yata, a bit of a wild fella. I feel like that's the understatement of all time. I agree.
That's definitely correct, but maybe we can go farther.
Yeah, exactly. All right, farther into the burrito OS. Full committed to the throw. No rewind.
Way to bounce back from Blaizzy, though. Again, after having played the first full game, essentially Juggernaut with no Juggernaut buffs.
Exactly, yeah. So many situations where you're like, wait, where did my first character go? Hello? It's okay, Ahri's got some friends now with the backup on the Vi. Okay, parry on the stalking dart. OTG off the command throw.
Oh, and I forgot, we are double down. Yeah, absolutely, because it is a soft knockdown.
I thought you had to do the Spirit Rush, and then it ends up losing a little bit of damage because they're so high. Okay, I didn't realize.
Write that down.
That's what I'm saying. I'm writing it down as we speak, man. It's my alternate team. There we go. Stealing ideas, stealing a little bit of meter as well off the Limit Strike Ender, and baits out the parry too, just waiting for the delayed throw.
Wow, I mean, like, considering how game one went, there could not have been a better answer from Blaizzy. I'm so sad this is a 1st to 2, because this has been a banger.
There we go, back on into it immediately in game number 3, the fadeaway off the fireball.
I wish we could
air throw reset. What the hell?
I wish we could gentlemen's this 2 overlong set. Oh my god. Nice
That's what
throw.
I'm
The
saying.
character's already gone. Yasuo doesn't get to play the game.
It was barely 10 seconds into the round. All right. Yeah, we can gentlemen to a 1st to 3. Just don't tell duelists. I'm sure we can keep a secret with however many viewers we got.
Oh, missed on the connection there. Still all right. Yeah. Almost gets both, but it's the tip of the clock hand.
There we go. S2 just has so much hit stun. You have all the time in the world to sway behind and correct the sides. Ooh! Baited out the get-up attack, but just didn't punish in time.
Set it up in the Limit Strike. Get-up attack. Saves this. Oh no, and there it is! Again, a crater has been made, and unfortunately it's Yata-shaped. A round away.
There we go, set point for Blaizzy. After such a strong start for Yata, right? It seemed like it would be a clean 2-0. All right, little double backdash action. Just trying to put up the win wall, slow things down a little bit, because we're getting caught by a lot of these stray Foxfires.
Luckily, we're able to check out before that tornado drops us down to our imminent doom. Good dash to avoid it again. Movement has been crazy from both.
Okay, looking for the assist call off of the S1, and the Time Winder gives you so much time to pick up. Oh my god, the whip on the up kick, but it's all good. We still find a hit from the scramble. Send it with the S1 super. Still lots of meter in tow as well. Yata looking to tie this up.
Sometimes I forget what the other super is for Ekko because I see S1 so much.
I know. And then you realize, oh, it's the burrito super. Yeah. The Carne saw that throw, and we still have break to pick up too.
Oh, it's back, baby. S1,
It's
S2. Super picks it up, but not enough to kill. Bye. An opportunity here with the Fury still in. Oh.
Time? I thought it was gonna catch the backdash, but mashing parry in the animation. Full break, final round in losers semis.
Oh, no one gets caught in your movement there. That's one of the Yasuo specials. He's so good at sniping you on attempted backdashes here.
Ooh, still caught you with a dive. I thought you'd be out of range. Here we go. Install time, set the Time Winder. Nah, you can't be rolling that. Not even mid-screen.
Oh. She didn't get to participate in the early stages now. Ahri, the lone soldier, unfortunately, is getting jumped.
Still fighting the last war, but definitely running out of resources here. You have no Fury to your name, a single bar. You gotta play perfect, but behind the back, the Yasuo assist with a perfect instead for Yata. At least bring this prize pool to a solid 50 for all the 2x KO action they've been giving us. But it's our Pen Ultimate set. Coming up on the finals, it's losers finals between Yata and K7 Showoff.
Oh my god, dastardly stuff early and often here for Yata as we get the knockdown here with the limit strike. Makes up time, and oh no, the trade! K7 forced the situation so aggressively and manages to get them both with the break already gone.
Dude, I feel like we've seen almost double-digit happy birthday situations from K7. His ability to just poke through the tiny holes in assist pressure and go, no, there's no way that you think leaving a gap like this is going to be, you know, something that I'm going to let fly. Just choose through the HP.
Oi. Staying heavy for the OTG. Fury is available here. Yata not expecting to see it spent, though. Time Winder for a knockdown. It does manage to get into some strike throw, at least. Oh!
Damn. Single and confirm off of the S1, just trying to see if Ekko runs into the half-screen special.
Your hope gone with the
Hearing the delayed voice lines around start gets me every time, man. It's so unserious.
I will also say, K7 has switched to the purple stuff. We do have double down on that side, actually.
Wait, I didn't even realize. Yeah, did not want to go into the freestyle mirror match, I guess. Just saving your mental energy for a potential run back in that grand finals. I don't know.
My god, a threatening situation ends up coming up our way. K7 gets the knockdown here in the corner.
Thundercat brings us to a solid 50 with the $12 contribution. Thank you so much. And Yata saying thank you. I finally get an opportunity to run my game plan against K7, but we drop. It's okay, we call it a reset. It's S1 with the assist on the way back down. Tag into the Ekko. And now we get one more Burrito OS, trying to catch a roll, trying to catch a get-up attack, but the defense is so clean even after the fake-outs on these TPs, and another 10 bucks from L81. Thank you so much.
Too kind, y'all. Thank you so much again to everybody contributing here as the 2H finds the mark. Extra little extension here as we apply the bleed and switch the sides. Opportunity to go for the double down instead is just going to leave it hanging.
All right, Yasuo behind the back. Of course, he's already dead, so there's no handshake tag to worry about. I did not think off of that sequence you would build up enough to chip with the super. Never underestimating bleed again. Big whip on the far end. Looking for a chip damage situation of his own, but behind the back with the J2H. I feel like I rarely see that from Darius. But there's no burst to be seen from Yata. It's already spent on the Fury. One more level 1 could do the job. K7 takes game number 1.
The parry is just perfection as he gets the open up there. Full send. That's one thing you got to look out for against Darius when it comes to the 1v1, especially when Darius is behind. They're going to it's me. We're gonna full send a jump forward. Like there's just in situations like that, especially against a character that I can't really mess with on the ground, it feels like you gotta take a big risk and that super jump forward and just try and full send at that awkward angle where it's like, is this gonna cross up? I'm not really sure. That's gonna happen, man.
Yep. Oh, big whiff on the parry coming out here. That's 1 meter down the drain, but you're still able to find a tag out. All right, first puts you back in the corner. Okay, good timing to make sure that he was on the right side.
Shouts to Herman Ray, by the way, $10 contribution into the match arena, bring us up to $70. Thank you again to everybody who is contributing. Appreciate y'all a ton. Just remember, 100% of this is going to these players, so thanks a lot for supporting.
Here we go, K7 down to 30%, trying to stay alive, but gets sniped out by a stray Time Winder, and that's a full confirm off of the Yasuo. Ooh. The mash out, the 5M. Alright, waited. Oh my god. So many backdashes, just trying to maintain your space. Put yourself at perfect S1 range, but it doesn't matter. Ekko has already closed the distance. Okay, he's back in.
What? Yeah, messy situation, ends up being okay, out of the stands, takes a step backwards here and tries to parry. It's a little early. I think the hit stop of Darius getting hit prevented that parry from being on time.
Dude, that's the annoying thing about trying to parry projectile supers at anywhere but close range. You have to keep in mind the travel time, otherwise you could just whiff if you're a little bit too early and get caught in the recovery. But there we go, caught up with the $35 from Viking guy. Thank you, thank you. Anti-air after head, back down into the head, but that's limit strike for a little bit more burst back.
Fortunately, Pink Chroma Yasuo not long for this world here. Dear Info coming through with the $10 as well. Thank you so much again to everybody. 115 is crazy.
Yeah, we made it to the big 115. Shout out zombies. There's no time for single player games these days. We gotta lock in on 2xKO, and you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Yasuo charging up the heavy, and you gotta burst out of there. This Fury might be the only thing that keeps you alive, but you were already up around. Tried to spend it to bring this back, but I don't know. K7 making it a rough endeavor.
A perfect match on the Fury dash cancel, though, to be able to actually counterplay the attempt at the Fury from Yata there.
This is a great way to start off round 3. We got the Fury down, not going to have burst up unless you can really milk the rest of this round. Clean pick up off the S2.
Oh! It's airborne!
Damn. The big throw in the corner, make it 2 and make it 10 from Dizut. Much appreciated. Set up the win wall, but it's forward roll, so we don't have to worry about the Pierce. And we got the Darius behind.
Just French OS that name? That's unbelievable.
Thank you, high school.
Unreal.
Thank you, mandatory education.
Nice connection to get us on the crumple on the ground on the wall. Here we go after the limit strike and doesn't even need the tag.
Okay, burst out. It's Fury time. You gotta try and stay alive, but you went right past the level 3. Yep, just take the early break. Oh my god! Wait, the Blade Rift actually ended up whipping. It was off screen. You were right, but the spacing was wrong to bait you out. The parry is down and K7 up 2.
Oh my god, and really truly K7, it's not like either character is slacking here, but the Darius has been standout so far in this set, truly finding so many opening hits here, even with the assist call, able to open things up with the limit strike and the tornado to completely control the situation.
Damn, started off the round with super jump forward, cross up assist call, and now we're just beating you up. We're able to find the burst bait here on K7, but just a little bit too late on the stance.
Yasuo, not long for this world once again. Ekko coming in. Fury not even really close here. Good use of the parry, but oh no! And again, Darius being out there actually slows him down. I think K7 had the right read and the right timing there, assuming that the big body wasn't blocking for him.
Oh my god, spaced out off of the 2LL, knows you can't go for any of these committal defensive options. And once you did get up attack on that, you were like, all right, I'm gonna execution check you, young man.
I respect that. 3H, the god, gets the sweep.
He's such a good starter too. Level 3 available. Oos. You don't even need to do all of this, but just to confirm the kill, it's level 3 for K7.
Let's do that again later.
Quick execution. Thing is looking terrible here for Yata. Does have the break at least, which can be a saving grace. But again, the shoulder check right off the rip.
Okay, just checking you with the redashes off the +1 jab, and we bait out the burst too. All right, no break to be seen. Tech chase off the roll.
Get him attack.
Avoiding the charge heavy.
Tech being the empty jump was crazy. Oh no, but didn't commit fully. And K7 with an amazing mash and a better reset. It's down to solo Yasuo again.
Ooh, okay, backdash on the 5H. Big whip on the J2H. You wanted to swing behind it, but got caught by the assist. We got caught by that 10 bucks from Josh Mutiny. You're in time for the parry to keep the pressure on Yata. One character down, but not out, and evening up the character count so quickly.
K7's doing get up attack if he gets knocked down again 100%.
Ooh, no, whip on the J2H.
Dude! Doesn't work out. Doesn't actually get the full confirm here. Tries to slice through out of the stance. Not gonna work out as Headless finds a knockdown.
Ooh, caught behind the back, and Yata down but not out. Still set point for K7. They're looking pretty good on the break bar at least.
Again, right timing, wrong read. Tries to parry the apprehend. Not gonna work out.
Ooh. All right, get up attack works. But it doesn't get you back out of the corner. K7 locking you down. Yeah, cover the get up attack, cover the rolls. So you just got to down back with the neutral get up.
Yeah, she was so smart, protecting your assist so effectively there after the tag.
Ooh. Slash on through. And behind the back, the clean pickup with the Ekko destroys the Darius in the back. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
No punish, no way. K7, how are you still alive? Gets the cross up.
If you win, or if you take this character away already, you're living on borrowed time, but jumps on through with a falling JM off the TP clone. Yata puts a game on the board. We're not going down just yet.
Yata's been having some troubles defensively here, and really the answer in response has just been to be more aggressive and not find yourself in those situations where you're having to block here. I love the more aggressive mindset we're taking into this.
Oh my god. And you mentioned it at the top of the set, right? We're so used to seeing K7 rocking the freestyle and being an absolute master of both the burst baits and also just that freestyle pressure. Rocked it with the double down, which was doing so much work, but we're going back to Over Reliable for game number 4. It's a freestyle battle.
Look, K7 is back to the freestyle here. And man, what if he just accidentally picked the wrong one? I respect either way.
He just rocked with it. He's like, oh, okay, well, until I lose, like, I can't go back to gem select and change it.
And again, though, good open up. Definitely the best way to start.
Okay, caught up with the late active frames of the tornado. Thought apprehend could maybe catch the Yasuo behind.
Chat has the insider trading of watching K7 stream. It was an accident, and he just was like, we'll rock with it.
I mean, he still got 2 off of it. Oh my god. Ended up avoiding the burst with the JS2. Waited out. Big whiff on the anti-air.
Game time.
Damn. Okay, Time Winder caught the assist, but Yasuo follows up right behind. Go. Level 1 finds a kill. Oops. Alright, Yata might build up Fury here, but I assume you're going to try and hold on to it at least.
Okay, tag and went for the 2H. That was going to be 2H tag for sure, but the timing didn't quite work out. Still manages to land and swing, though.
Scoop. All right. One character apiece. This is actually not a bad time to pop Fury, but you're looking for an opportunity to do it. You don't want to end up wasting it and still losing the round. And straight into the super before you can even think about whether or not to burst it. All right, great choice from K7.
Leaf refuses to fall.
Darius assist, dropping to the shoulder, clean from there. Well, tries to charge the heavy on him twice, stealing turns on a stolen turn. But Yata, good way to answer back.
There we go. Yeah, great reaction set. All right. You can't get away with 2 charge heavies. You can't lock out my defensive options that long. Ooh, caught out here with the charge S1.
Ooh, K7 knowing the frame did it well there. Sees the stomp, knows he has time to be able to swing. 2M checks the dash.
Oh my god, and the parry checks the dash as well, but you tried to swing on the assist, got caught up in the time wander, and that's full confirmed. Yeah, forces the respect of the neutral getup. Just down backing, waiting for the media to come out, survive off of the install at least.
Just make room for yourself. That's the Darius way of life. Darius is also, he's a backdash character.
Yep. Dude, you saw K7, he was like, all right, Yasuo, hold the ground, and I'm just gonna double air apprehend the clone in case he comes back. He's coming back all right. Now, Yata up on the character count, sends it with the time winder, and just auto No! No!
This can't be how the set ends. This cannot be how the set ends. K7 with a pixel and S1 saves our life there for Yata.
All right, thank God Yasuo's immaculate footsy saves the day once again. All right, still a round up here for Yata. Pretty up on the break part too.
Brave to throw the fireball in neutral as Darius there. It is like a good combo extender and good for like certain weird situations, but not normally a fireball you're just chucking in neutral.
It's very slow and very committal, right? Especially with your back up against the corner, like you did not have a lot of room to try and navigate with. Tries to find the snipe with the far M, or the 5M rather, after the time winder, but just waited for it to come back down.
K7 getting pushed to the limit here, even back on the correct fuse.
Ooh. There we go, the double dash. Able to tag and block in time at least. Retreating guard. Tapped on the dome, caught up with 5M.
Unbelievable parry timing again and again. 2 meters in the pocket here. Okay, chill.
Okay, parry.
Oh my god, but under the cover of night, with Headless there, you just can't see where Yasuo is going!
Okay, no bait on the burst and no land on the parry. Just a little bit too early. K7 waits it out and baits it out to finally seal the deal with a 3-1.
Extremely smart usage of the level 3. Just cut it early, get on out of there, and guarantee yourself a grand finals. Really, truly, the S2 Super has been one of the big difference makers here. It's the Yasuo's coming up point, but I feel like the most impressive characters for both players today have been their characters that are playing from the 2 slot. The Illaoi and the Darius across both of these players have been incredible as the Happy Birthday forces the break very early into the set.
Yeah. We saw the delay on the burst as well from K7, right? When you get your burst up on that launcher, on that 2H, that's the perfect bait burst time, right? So you're just waiting for that button to come back out. It's fine to take a little bit more damage.
Oh, timing on the tag is absolutely ridiculous here. Misses the OTG and the get-up attack for Hikari saves us a headache.
Ooh. Okay, caught you with the tackle, but no confirm off the blade rip. Just gradually chipping away as 5N finds you on wake up.
Oh, that's how you sticking your foot out? Come on, dog.
Okay, still back. Oh, no. All right, lots of damage on K7's team, both of them.
K7 bet his life that Hikari was not just gonna mash the rest of the Rekka string there. And I respect that, because there's no way most Illauis are doing Rekka 1 and going, oh, it didn't hit, and just chilling.
Exactly. Like, oh, whatever. It's cool. Oh, but much less cool is the run-up super. Hikari finds the kill, rather, for round 1.
Your hope gone with the
Don't know if we let the assist rock a little bit more, but hold that thought. No time to nitpick here. We did find that secondary hit, and the limit strike sets us up now.
All right, tag back out. Okay, I thought we were going to look for an anti-air, but already looking for the bait with that S1 and the assist call, so good that we went for the air-to-air instead.
See you in the chat, homie. You killed it tonight. Hopefully we get to keep seeing these results from you, gamer.
Ooh, okay, snap the assist with the JH. Oh, there we go, find the parry.
Okay, manages to vamp the meter out at least. Stay in medium, pressure's on, and just backs out. Comes back up for air, smart.
Oh my god, the shockwave. It's again, not a projectile we see super often in neutral. But did end up sniping out the assist, but tags in once you're in the combo, it's fine. And tags back out with a launcher.
Because the tentacle and the knockdown, he's able to get the tag launcher. That's so sick. God, dude, Illaoi is too cool.
Okay, neutral jump, just barely avoiding the JH. Illaoi do the job. Illaoi gets hit by the 2H. Ooh. Forward 5M. Ooh. Here we go.
Self double down as always. Beautiful choice to slice on through, and just like that, it's a single character. It's Yasuo, not a lot of life to play with here, but Hikari, we've seen miracles before, but we're not gonna see one now. It's S1 all the way to the bank for K7.
You know, if one works, do it again. If one doesn't work, do it 2 more times. That's what I'm learning here.
Hasagi, you know what I'm saying?
Sorry, true. Oh, but no wind wall appears here. Okay. Pieced up the assist. Hasagi. Oh, okay, clean jump over.
Timing with the S2. What a throw! I thought for sure that was gonna be K7's throw. Hikari doubles up on it, but the Kenneth attack says, please, bro, let me breathe.
Do it a 3rd time. Oh, okay, cross up behind the back. He's still got the handshake tag to keep the corner too. Okay, tried to go for the limit strike overhead, but all good. Still catches the approach here.
Yasuo dies for the trouble. The only silver lining to this is Darius super crosses up, you're back to mid-screen, you have a little more room to work.
Yeah, I wonder if Super 2 actually would have ended up killing, but maybe just wanted to confirm the kill, even if it's at the cost of the screen positioning. But man, now you're knocked out and your last character does have to come into the corner.
Ooh. Oh, gets the crumple! Oh my god! Here we go. Guess for your life. Level 3 is available here. We've seen that reversal level 3 a couple times already, but we're not gonna see it here. It's a stand medium and a quick confirm. Hikari kills before the breaks on the table.
Sometimes you just gotta go straight into the super before the burst is even an option. First game over to Hikari, so already off to a better start than the winners finals, right? Where K7 very quickly took those first 2 games, and then Hikari had to really lock in for the reverse sweep.
Oh my god, dude, the air throws are actually unreal. Break finally does come through. We get the jump away.
Double shockwave. Make it 3. Yeah, we get a tumble state off the S2, S2. Yeah, sliced up off the Yasuo assist as well.
Wow, resets with a second medium there after the dash forward. Actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, 2L. I wonder if we were trying to catch the cross up on the other side. Ends up getting JH'd forward off of the stance hop. And now we set up Super 2. We've gotten enough respect here. We can risk it on a throw. Uh-oh. Did we tag? No, we didn't need to. We blocked it out. The assist got bopped. But we still find the kill with the level 1. We still find an extra 15 bucks here from Broken Magnum. Thank you.
One again and again. Unfortunately, Express delivers, overnights his Yasuo to K7 there.
Double up back, make it 3. The chicken block just waiting for the last stand assist.
Ready. Let's go.
Okay, timing on the mash, definitely good. Doubles up on the dash here. Okay, K7's speeding up considerably here with the Yasuo right now.
Yeah, right? That double dash was tricky, man. All right, looking for the anti-air, but instead it's all these up backs coming out from Hikari. Back down to the ground, looking for a throw, but ends up getting caught after the cross-up assist call. Dude, jump S1 into assist call has been a real moneymaker.
Finally, the tech throw from both players there, low to the ground, ends up going for the empty jump here. How far do we push this now? Looks for the fuzzy stuff, but the cross-up is what ends up breaking the guard.
Ooh. All right, tag launch, charge heavy, and now you're guessing for your life. Walk it out. We finally show get up attack. We've seen level 2 into backdash double-digit times. We finally bet our life on it, but we go back to layer 1. That's a character down.
Yeah, I mean, get up attack is so risky against that super because every single Illaoi worth their weight is going to be standing at the perfect range to be able to just kill you for it.
Yep.
That's a deep in the pockets mix on your defense to just go back to mashing it.
Exactly. At least returns you to neutral, it clears the tentacles, but it's not something you want to risk your life on maybe more than once a set. But behind the back with the J2H has burst out, but you're still able to pick up.
Oh no, you've been warned. I think you're just dead, just barely.
But surely throw scaling would save us. I was saying it as a joke. I was like, oh, surely you live here, right? I manifested a little too hard. I'm sorry. I charged my crystals at the beach before this.
K7 wakes up with the parry. It doesn't matter what's happening with the crystals, bro. The parry doesn't work out. It's 2-0.
Sorry, girlies. It's not looking good for our hero. Looking for the cross-up jump assist. Empty low, but a little bit too early on the wake-up.
Oh, off the tag launcher as well. Darius very good at converting these. Oh!
Ooh, big slam. Just go for the deep dash in the corpse run. Jump forward. Oh, okay. Counter it, jump heavy. I wasn't sure if we'd get a confirm off of the neutral jump, but we surely get a confirm off of the slam. Oops. All right, pick up off the tentacle set. And back down. Yeah, we saw the slight down back. We're just trying to see if we're burning Fury.
Just in case, out the tech forward, mashes the jab a couple times in a row here, starts to look for chip and blocks the break, but doesn't quite get the hit. And the Fury cancel. This is it. K7 off to the races. This is your moment.
All right, you got to make the most of the Fury, and you are definitely making the most of the Fury. 80% down. That wasn't even the full combo. There we go. Run up after the full screen low parry. Oh no.
Evil mix. You'll be able to close this one out. 1, 2, and 3 for the slam, and Hikari is on tournament point. K7 would need the run back of all time to win this.
Yeah, right. Caught you with the low poke again, trying to call the assist off of the cross-up tag, but instead Hikari is just swinging on the summon. He's fine to just send out a button, maybe go for a counter call assist, and then end up putting K7 in the corner. Wait it out. Ooh, pick up off the slam. You got Stop L.
Not quite to the corner, so no crumple. Still okay. Bleed is applied. Push block to force a whiff again. Listen, if you're having trouble against Darius, take notes. That's something you have to have in your toolkit.
Yep. Yeah, didn't pick up with the JS2 off the air-to-air, but still such a good situation for Hikari.
K7, this is your moment again.
Yep.
Quite enough to kill here, I don't believe, but still the situation is getting a bit messy.
Wait a minute, hold on now. Wait a minute.
Whoa!
Wait, the extension with the tag launcher was just barely enough to make sure the minimum scaling on the headless super was able to find the kill. Great routing, but still a rough position for K7. Fury is available for Hikari if he decides to spend, but parry, it's a run-up super. Don't even risk the burst.
No chance, locks the Fury out completely here. Yasuo is gonna have access to it as we do get the quick close up. Not quite enough kills, we do get the throw. No tentacle though.
Oh, just barely able to live. It's a sliver. All chip damage is able to find a kill. And even the gray life healed probably still puts you in chip damage range, but 2M does the job. Hikari with such a definitive 3-0 is your champion of TNS 2XKO.